The third verse. The third verse.
I think we live now. I don't hear the music no more, faintly no more.
We are live, man. Welcome
to the third universe.
live. Very chaotic morning. Very chaotic morning. We're supposed to be. We all got here on time, but it's just a bunch of BS in the game.
It's funny. I'm sorry. I've been telling everybody because I just think this is really hilarious, right? So I pull up to valet to go valet my vehicle, and I see Rebel and Aaron standing in the valet too. Now we had some cords, some hardware we're missing. We're missing a couple of volume, missing an HDMI cord. So these are all the things we're trying to do to get ready for this live today because this is a great success.
Yes.
And we've been doing this today. And so I, valet my car, see Rebel and Aaron just standing there chilling. We're talking for a second. They said they're on their way to Target to go pick up the HDMI cord. I'm like, okay, cool. Come upstairs, the elevator. We're here talking to Stack, get ready for the show for about 30 minutes. And then over here, all of a sudden, I hear Stack go, what? You still down there? You still down there? Apparently, Aaron was waiting for his car in the valet, but forgot to ask for it. Forgot to ask for his car.
We've been told that it's echo, it's the sound is bad.
Oh, so we're saying the sound's bad?
Yeah, check that, dude.
It's good on here. I don't know if is it because it's connected cut his mic.
Check it. Tell us in the live. Listen.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the first one.
Is it your mic?
I'm not touching anything. I'm just.
Yeah,
We're just saying about audio.
saying it's echoing.
It's not my body.
Is it all you think that AC cord?
The audio, man. Yeah, tell us how's the audio?
Yeah, tell us what
It says both mics are messed up. Mine messed up too. Check.
So it's gotta be something on the board.
Sounds like the feedback potential.
Can we shut this one off? Tell me.
Yeah, turn off the extra one, by the way.
Turn off the extra one.
No,
What about now, y'all? Let us know.
That's good.
Hey, yo, let me know if y'all, is it still messed up in the comments, please?
What they say.
Mics are blown out, clicking or something. Yes,
Yeah, so I just said the audio is really bad, so right now too. But I was doing such a good job talking.
That was, but I was paying attention to what people were saying. It sounded like the mics blew out.
Sounds terrible.
What y'all got going on over there?
Come on, man. Look, we have to figure out.
It's Don's fault.
I'm gonna take a picture of who the culprits are. We're gonna post this right now.
Don's fault.
This is Don Loyal.
It's only one mic now. Let's see.
We're gonna put this.
Sounds like the mic. Sounds like the mic is right.
We're gonna put this in the community section so you can see all the parties.
Pause. Thanks for saying pause for that. We apologize. We're just trying to get it right, man. We're trying to figure it out. This is our first time doing this.
It's our first time doing it. It looks good though, right? It looks good. Put the threes up in the chat if it looks good.
We're gonna figure it out.
Drop the threes in the chat if it looks good.
We're gonna figure it out. Sound like we both underwater.
Well, we'll put this in the comments, community section, so everybody can see us working on our audio.
Still messed up. It's the chords?
No, I can't do that.
Is it you think it's the board?
No, it was peaking at first, but I fixed everything peak wise.
If it ain't one thing, it's another. Oh, you hear stat better now. Okay, sounding good. All right, hold up. It's good now. Let's say y'all sound better now. Okay, better now. Stat internet has infections. Y'all gonna stop messing with me about my internet.
They said it's good.
Is it good now?
Sound like okay. Just give me my check real quick.
Mic check.
guys want me to get earbuds and listen?
Hold on. Let me turn it up. Yo.
We're live, so
Oh, this is still kind of feedbacky. Still kind of feedback.
Third Versicans. They're third Versicans. These people in here, they care. That's what's up. That's important. All right, kid. Have we fixed the audio yet? I haven't been keeping up with the progress on this.
Let us know, people. We good to go. Get it set up. It's going down up in here. We live. You know, if I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I tried to, you know, we doing it live.
Well, we live. You watching this on your phone? You watching yourself on the phone? You're watching us on the
myself. You see, we gotta see me.
We gotta do a show. We got cameras.
I'm just saying, I still want to see me when I look like. Who is this? Mama.
Third Base Podcast. I'm Justin Hunt.
I'm Stack Quote. Mama. Hey yo, so DJ is coming, or he might not come. The whole thing about what we doing here is, they still trying to figure stuff out.
Oh, they say y'all still trying to figure out that.
What we sound like, y'all? Right before we get into the whole, always come in on the glitch. That's the mic is too loud. Turn mic. We gotta get these people a check. They are working. We got the live chat working.
Right. We need a reverse super chat right now.
Audio is bad. Stat mic isn't on. Did y'all turn me off? It was good. What y'all do? Stat sounds fine. Yeah.
Wait, how do I sound? Do I sound okay? I tend to not look at the chat. I don't want to be looking at the chat.
I'm looking at the chat.
You gotta host the show. You gotta look at the chat and host the show. Oh, that's important.
Justin, they say Justin's mic is too loud. So did y'all turn him down?
So the mic's in my neck. Those there.
It's not stat. Stat is good. Justin is not stat.
So my mic is all right.
Justin, your sound is not clear.
Let me join you guys.
Keep talking, Justin.
So, as I was thinking the other day, when I was planning for today, I was thinking about how everything was going to go exactly the way we needed them to go. But instead, that did not happen. We did not start at 8, but we started. You know what I mean? Our audio is not tight, but you can hear us, even if you don't hear us good. But this is what pains of progress looks like. This is exactly what pains of progress are. I have to remind myself all the time that nothing starts off dope. Nothing starts off dope. Remember the first time you learned to shoot a jump shot?
We just two shiny black Negroes trying to make it in the world today, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think the world needs more shiny black Negroes. There's a lot of ashy people out here.
Can Stat feet touch the floor? They absolutely can.
Can Stat's feet touch the floor?
I'm 6 feet tall.
Yo, we have 100 people watching us trying to figure out what's going on right now. Oh, yo, you know what's so funny? Someone told me this the other day. They said, yo, man, I can't tell if it's the camera angle or what, but you look like you're towering over Stat in like the shoots. And I'm like, yo, Stat's tall. Like, if you look at the thumbnails, like we're like the same height. You know what I'm saying? I think it's that couch. That couch has people sink into the couch.
I'm looking at what y'all say. I got my phone live up there. Everything. Hey, yo, so DJ, we doing this thing. He's like Kramer with it. So he just knows.
My audio sounds terrible, by the way. I just heard myself, y'all. Just let you know, my audio don't sound good.
Okay, well, DJ's gonna be like Kramer. And we got an open door policy for everybody that's here. So cats gonna be walking in. We're gonna be doing it straight up live. We ain't none of this scripted stuff. So no longer Justin is editing out some of the inappropriate things I say.
So someone says, "Oh, I sound good now." Stat's mic is now off at 11:31. Yo, the third Versicans are on point. This is great. I try not to look at the phone.
You gotta look at it. We gotta figure it out. They helping us. This is what you call community.
This is community.
Community. Come on, guys.
All right.
What's up, Mama?
Well, so while you guys.
Shout everybody out.
Oh, shoot. What's up?
Lord Racer.
Unapologetic X9W. I see you. Oh, what's up, Teresa? I see Teresa in here. Andy Pandy. What's up, Andy Pandy? My man Diego. Shot Nose in the house. Shot Nose set you up something crazy in that the morning show last week. Yeah, when she asked you why grown men continue to so when she asked you,
They said hood. I think they make good.
What about me? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I good?
who else we got in here? Will Thompson. What's up, Will? What up, Tiptoe? What up, Lord Racer?
Am I good?
Shado set you up, man, when she asked you why grown men continue to treat Drake like he's a victim.
He's a victim of circumstance.
his own circumstance.
His own circumstance.
His own hubris. What's up, my eighth perspective? I said, Stat, you still off.
Yo, that's super quiet. Hold on.
Yo. Check testing 1 2. Testing stat is stat sound is off still. Justin, share the mic with stat.
Yo, what up, Blue Slides? Big Zo TV in here. Represent. All right, so Big Zo says I'm peaking. So perhaps that means just turn me down a little bit, and maybe that'll be a little bit better.
I'm scared to touch someone. Yours is perfect.
I know. My audio has all these problems, even in the previous weeks.
Yeah, people, I'm not short. Like, I mean, I'm not no disrespect to my short guys. Shout out to the people, to the short dudes, and I'm not a short person.
What up, Prosper One? Who else I see? Noah King?
No, I'm peeking, Don. Why would that don't happen when we record, when we film?
Nick S is up in here. He said it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It is hilarious.
I mean, this the type of behind the stuff you don't get on the regular shows.
All right, so
We ain't perfect.
Drachma.
Stats volume.
Drachma, that's a dope name. Drachma.
How tall are you? I'm 6 feet.
Yeah.
If I play in the NBA, I'd be 6'1" though, 6'2".
Right. Yeah. And if I was in the NBA, I'd be 6'2", 6'3".
Are we good? We on point?
We both good?
We on. And listen, we have the representatives. We got black and white folks in here. We all represent getting this together. This tell you that the cultures, we can work together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't need to separate.
Right.
We got white folks in here. We got Don, what's your ethnicity? See, we got a Filipino Mexican. Then, what kind of white people are y'all? No, just
no, I don't think we want to touch the mic. I'm joking.
What kind of white are you, Aaron? Scottish and Irish, and what about you? German.
Okay.
Come on in.
Who's in? We got who's supposed to be
coming
here?
in?
Who's here? Is that my
Is the door
man?
unlocked? It's open.
It's open. Who locked the
Who
door?
locked the door?
I don't touch the door. Man, we're about to have our first Kramer moment, but the door was locked. Who is it? Lowe's pulling up late. What up, bro? Lowe's pulling up late. Lowe's has missed all the hard work.
Lowe's could have helped us with sound. Sorry, Floyd. I done stepped on Floyd. Lowe's is late. You guys are this the chaos we gonna be doing.
Right.
Real live show. We got Floyd in here. That's Aaron and Rebel's dog. Good smelling dog, by the way, because if it didn't smell good, it wouldn't be in here. And Floyd does not pee on the floor, because I told him if Floyd pisses on the floor, we're gonna have Floyd dinner. Floyd fried rice.
I ain't having no Floyd fried rice.
You go to Yang Child's, that's what they selling. Straight dog. That's not chicken over there.
I get the broccoli.
I'm telling you, dog, it tastes like dog. I mean,
wow.
Floyd sounds like a man. Come here, Floyd. Look at Floyd. Huh? What's up? No, Floyd, no kisses. Do y'all kiss y'all dog in the mouth? You kiss him in the mouth, Aaron? I know you kiss him in the mouth. Yeah. That's nasty. Floyd, It's a Floyd. It's a big Floyd. Sarah Floyd. Floyd licked me.
So welcome to the third verse. First live episode in studio. I think we're setting a series of practice runs, I hope. And I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. We're going to do this every Tuesday at 8 a.m.
Yes.
And we have the morning show live stream on Thursdays, 8 a.m. And then we'll be dropping segments at 8 a.m. going forward too. So everything is at 8. So if you ever want to see what's happening at the third verse.
Yeah, just come on, join the chaos. It's gonna be chaotic like this every time. You guys are part of the show because y'all can help us with the sound.
Right.
When Los come in late. Like he just did today. You see?
Yeah.
We need to speak up.
Okay,
cool. All
right.
Yeah.
So anyway, how's your week going?
It's good, man. It was just, I have no complaints. Nothing crazy happened this week. I ain't do nothing, man. Oh, yeah. Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers in the world. Beautiful. I think that's one of the holidays that I rock with.
Mother's
a lot
Day?
Of these holidays they need to get rid of. Independence Day, 4th of July, all that got to go. That's got to go. Okay. But Mother's Day, I'm rocking with that. Father's Day, for some of us. They should have an Uncle's Day.
Right.
They should have an Auntie Day. It should be days for the type of family member. Your Sister's Day, Brother's Day. I like that far better than Christmas and all that. Halloween. You putting on some costumes. Y'all already look like clowns. You gotta put no costume.
You didn't like Halloween growing up?
For children.
You didn't like Halloween in college?
No, dog. I'm not into that. We wearing these costumes every day anyway. Most of us. You know what I'm saying? You like dressing up, huh? I can see you at the anime fest.
I like watching other people dress up.
Do you go to the anime thing?
No.
That's what I can see. Rebel and Aaron out there doing that.
Wait, y'all go to Comic-Con?
Of course they go to Comic-Con. You never been? No. You dress up. They dress up in real life.
I feel like they've been to like Smack URL.
I went on her Instagram. Totally different person is what she is when she is at the job.
Yeah.
She's like a sorcerer on there. She got like all these wigs. Crazy. But the fact the fact that she's married to Aaron, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Aaron. But yeah, exactly. they wear costumes, they do all that type of. I'm not really into that. Like you look like you'll wear like a costume. You be looking like Zelda.
No, I have the same afro I wore with every outfit for like 12 years. So if I was get off work, when I used to work at the bank, I put the afro on. I'd be like a guy who worked at a bank with an afro. You know what I mean?
So
but I don't really get into dress up. I just like watching other people get festive on Halloween.
Yeah, that Comic-Con thing. The Asians though, they take it serious. Shout out to all my Asian brothers and sisters. Oh yeah, Filipino. Yeah, that's them Asians, right?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I ain't trying to be stupid. I want to make sure
I'm just confirming.
Yeah. They Asians. Yeah. So who Filipino, Don? Your mom Filipino and your dad Mexican. Oh man, that's the United Nations in that house. So what y'all have like
boxing? You guys had a lot of boxing.
Boxing.
You guys watch boxing?
Oh yeah, boxing.
Yo, so hold up. What's the Filipino food? So y'all be
adobo.
So do y'all have adobo quesadillas? You see how I mixed it? I'm like a DJ. Adobo quesadillas. Yeah. Come on, boy. I know food. Yeah. That'll be dope.
Come on,
make that when you get to the crib, done. That's dope.
That's what's up.
I wish I was from another country. I wish I had some I wish I knew what I was. I'm just nigga.
That's not enough?
I'm from Atlanta.
That's not enough?
I'm saying we don't I wish we had you know what I'm saying? I wish we had like I was from Africa. I could eat what's that? Couscous. Was it kufu?
You don't have to be from Africa to eat couscous.
I'm saying it'd be like attached to my heritage. My shit just collard greens and cornbread.
What's wrong with that?
I want more.
I'd rather have collard greens and cornbread.
I do like that. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I want more. Because
you want it to be more exotic? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, people don't be like, oh yeah, I'm flying into Atlanta and get some collard greens and cornbread. Do they do that?
I'm pretty sure people probably do.
They do that? Well, maybe I'm just...
Look, it is a treat for me to go to Fixins.
But you like African, but not.
I'm not African at all.
We got a whole South African community that believe that Justin is African. You don't mess up our numbers right now.
No. Look, I don't have any smoke for anybody, but I'm not from Africa.
Our analytics on our YouTube, and every time I look at them, it's South Africa, all that in there, and I know it's attributed to you. Ain't nothing about me. I don't got it. I'm straight at South nigga or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I love people. You know, look, I'm someone who really appreciates other people's cultures and learn about other people's cultures. You know what I mean? But you know, fried chicken and collard greens is a delicacy.
This lady just said she thought you was Haitian.
Never been to Haiti.
What's that? Sapase? You look at Sapase. You all that dog Haitian.
I'll take it. I love the diaspora.
It's the leather.
Let me represent the entire diaspora. Actually, we'll do that.
When you get to our level of darkness,
yeah,
you got to be something. It's like Akon. Like that's the next level. He purple black. But that's a fact. This is a conversation me and him have had. Like it's levels of darkness. It's me and you, then you go to Akon.
Yeah.
And then it's that model girl.
Iman?
Oh, no. The one that's just black. She's just super black. She's so black it's awkward.
Okay.
It's crazy. You know what I'm talking about? She's like, she gets paid.
I've never heard that before. So black is awkward.
Because it's like, how can you be so black? How did you get that?
You have thoughts I've never had before.
I want to be that black.
Okay.
I want to get to that blackness. I want to get so black that it make people that's not as black as me uncomfortable when I walk in the room.
That's crazy.
That's how much I love black. I only wear black clothes.
I feel you.
You know that.
To see the world through your eyes for one day.
It's a dark place. You see that? I thought I brought it back.
Word up. So, you know, my week, first of all, I have a video failing on my channel right now. And so I've been trying to, it's actually been a kind of a rough week. So, and I won't say rough week, but I took a staycation a couple of weeks ago just because I needed to get out of town for the weekend. And that was the same week the Voting Rights Act was gutted. Mm-hmm. And then last week, I was like, okay, I'll come back from the staycation. I'll go ahead and do the story on the Voting Rights Act. But I just couldn't do it. It was really difficult for me to reconcile my emotions because all I could think about was my grandmother and all the things that she talked about. All I could think about was my mom going down to the sit-ins and stuff. All I could think about was the conversations I was having with my dad, you know. And then a lot of people in my circle, when it first happened, they didn't really know that it happened, or they didn't really know what it really means. So I just couldn't find a way to talk about it at all. And my goal was like, okay, I know something good will come out of Culture United though. And the Culture United conversation with you, LBK, Derek Steele, FD, the way that we talked about like next step stuff, that actually settled me a little bit. But then the complex list dropped at the same time. And so I was like, all right, let me just go set up my next week because this is a restructuring. Since we are now going live on Tuesdays right here, had to make some changes on how I'm scheduling things on the other channel. And I finally got to it this morning, or at least yesterday. I finally got to that Voting Rights Act piece that I wanted to do. And so I told the story through Lane Kiffin, because Lane Kiffin came out in Vanity Fair yesterday and said that he had trouble recruiting top 5 talent to Ole Miss because grandmothers would tell their grandsons that they didn't feel comfortable with them living in Oxford, Mississippi. And so, but now Lane Kiffin's at LSU, and LSU is ground zero for the Voting Rights Act getting cutted, or Louisiana is. Like Louisiana is ground zero for Jim Crow 2.0. So Lane Kiffin is sitting in Baton Rouge pointing a finger at Mississippi while Louisiana, their governor, is out here leading the charge to strip voting rights and voting access across the Confederacy. So that's what the story is all about, and nobody's watching it. Nobody cares. And I feel like I overthought it because we were just talking about this a second ago. I'm like, there's 2 perfectly good Kendrick Lamar and Drake stories I could have just dropped yesterday. Hey, the Not Like Us came down, and Euphoria came down, and GNX came down. Why? Oh, hey, it's back again, y'all. Like I could have just easily racked up a quick 30,000 views on that. But I'm over here trying to get out my thoughts and feelings.
Because you're fighting against what people want to talk about. People don't want to talk about that. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, the voting, who's voting really don't matter based on what they telling us the UFOs is here. So the aliens don't care about who we voting for. So if it's really aliens, who cares about anything? Because it's gonna be humans versus aliens. That's gonna be a whole nother conflict. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a whole nother thing that they create.
How many humans do you think are gonna be traitors and side with the aliens?
I'm with them already.
You go side with the aliens?
I'm with them already. I'm already with them. They pop. Yo, no, you got to go with the winner.
How do you know that they're gonna win though? Just
Are you crazy? Have you seen some of them aircraft?
Okay, how about this? You ever see that movie War of the Worlds?
We're not beating the aliens, dog.
But have you seen the movie War of the Worlds?
I did not see it. Tell me about it.
Okay. It's the one with Tom Cruise, and these aliens come from wherever they come from. They get here to Earth, and they're wrecking shop, destroying everything. But then turns out they're allergic to our atmosphere, and they just die. Which I think is actually pretty dumb. Like, how are you going to do all this research with this super advanced technology and not realize you can't breathe where you're going?
It's a good point, though. Because I'm going to rock with the humans as long as I can.
Yeah.
But if it's too crazy, I gotta just rock with. I gotta go with the winner. We got self-preservation is a thing.
Yeah.
But this is interesting because this is my whole thing with the Drake and Kendrick thing. I know we just going there, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, we can start right there.
This is a Canadian. Canada ain't nothing like. I'm from Atlanta. Atlanta is more similar to Compton than it is Toronto. It's so crazy how we could some people just say we just gonna get rid of the American Canadian thing. That's why I started at. I would never go against if Kendrick was battling a Haitian, more millions
in the house.
You don't got
DJ's here, everybody. Round of applause for DJ.
But if Kendrick was battling, let's say someone from Uganda, if someone's battling I would rock with the American still. So going back to what we said about UFOs, I'm gonna rock with the humans first because I am a human. But at a certain point, hey, we gotta save us all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One of us have to sacrifice and say, hey, UFOs. I know these other humans is tripping.
Yeah.
But I understand you. They did me the same way. Look how they did it.
Are you rooting for America or Iran?
I'm rooting for America because it's where I stay.
Okay.
I don't understand the politics. I am empathetic to what's happening to those people because I couldn't imagine if I'm living somewhere and they're just bombing outside of my house.
Right.
I think it's foul what's happening with that. I think war, I understand it's a part of it, but I'm an American first. But I do know America does a bunch of foul stuff. I don't jump into the politics because of what it is, but this is where I live. So, I'm stuck here, right?
I wasn't necessarily asking to see, to get to a politics conversation right here. Yeah,
I'm not political.
But I do think it's really interesting when it comes to your broader point, right? You're going to root for the American. Because a lot of people don't support America when it comes to everything. You know what I mean?
You want to sit right here, DJ? What this mic gonna always be doing some funny stuff, so you probably should come right here. I'm better with the mic than you.
What's up, bro?
Well, man.
Good to see you, man.
4 million.
More millions. We're live right now.
So I saw stats even a front runner when it comes to aliens.
Oh, you saw that?
I was looking in and I was like, man, you even a front runner in that?
No, what are you talking?
I was like, let me see what's going on.
I'm just saying
I didn't know I'm signing with the aliens. So I'm going with the winner. That's what you said, which is exactly what I've said.
That's not what I do on sports.
Okay, sure.
Did the Braves not beat the Dodgers?
They did.
They whooped them
in May when it's really important.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. I would. If
But
I
you
was
still
front, I
front
would have just stayed with them. Nice hat. Let me see it.
It's crushing.
Yeah, it's got like that.
Yeah, elevated it. We had daddy, daughter. Daddy, well, mine's daughter, but father. It was like Father's Day because school's over before Father's Day.
Oh, okay.
So they did like the father version of Mother's Day yesterday. So last night we were all to school and the kids made us hats.
Oh, that's dope.
So hold up.
That's dope.
Oh, I'm lower right here. Can you turn me up a little bit now?
We gotta get the
have
third
some audio
Versicans to help
issues.
us with the audio issues.
Hey, let me get one of the pillows. Over.
I was like, you guys were dominating. I saw
Let me
it.
see. Where's that? Looks like Stat, you're slightly out the frame, so you might want to slide
Right
this
when
a
I-
little bit.
Am I out the frame?
Right when I clicked on was when Los was
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
sabotaged from having the first Kramer moment by the Dolby.
Oh, okay. Am I out the? Hey, yo, can you get me in the frame better? My boy, loyal on the board with a name like Loyal. How can he not be loyal?
This is dope. Third Verse Podcast is our first live episode shot in studio.
Amazing.
Thank you guys for joining us.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
DJ's gonna be late every week. We just started late, so technically he would just be coming.
Right.
in.
We have a lot of stuff that we were going to try to get to.
Before you got in here. Stuff
Right.
we know you don't want to talk about, but now
We've actually got to none of it.
Cheer you guys on.
now you got to sit here through it.
So we've actually got to none of it, and we now have to.
Shut up.
Shout out to all 230 guys.
Fucking with Aaron.
What's up?
If y'all don't know, I like picking on Aaron. I just want y'all to know that it's a guy that works with us named Aaron, and I literally it's one of the things I like to do.
We posted a picture of him in the
Yes.
in the comments section, the community section on the channel, so you can go check it out.
He's an amazing person, but he definitely has his shortcomings. And so
It just reminds me that
he definitely
you need to get checked to see if you're on the spectrum. It doesn't
I
make
definitely
sense
asked
how
him
you're
that
so
today.
smart in some areas.
So listen, so this is what it is. I found out that people on the spectrum, right? I had an artist. I found that people on the spectrum are like very smart. Like they can read something and then like sit back and like write it back really good or whatever. But certain things they just don't get. You know what I mean? So I asked him this morning. I'm like, hey, let's have a real conversation. Let's talk about this because I want to be respectful of things that have happened to you in your youth. Tell me if you're on the spectrum because I'm getting the impression that you are. So let me tell you what happened. We needed an HDMI cable. This is why we were late today. Justin was explaining it, but I'm here now to give y'all the explanation.
With the good audio.
With the good audio. He goes down. It's a valet parking here. You know what I'm saying? He's down there with his lovely wife. I tell them, hey, take the card, go get the HDMI cable. We're sitting up here thinking that he has left to go get the cable. Maybe 25 minutes. Okay. I call him and I'm like, hey, Aaron, y'all got the cable? Like, yeah, we're going to go such and such. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, so where are you? Yeah, man, we still in the valet, man. They haven't brought the car. I said, Aaron, did you ask them to bring the car? He said, no, I just thought they would have knew. I said, so I go downstairs. I'm like, what? I go downstairs. I see him standing there. And with his lovely wife. They're a great couple. Shout out to them. Beautiful. We love. You know. To y'all people think that I don't rock with white folks. These my peoples right here. I rock with these white folks. Okay. Some of y'all think I don't like white people, but
We got three of them.
We got 3 white people in here, and I love them all. And 3.5.
3.5.
Los is half white. I love them all, and I love DJ's parents. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be it. But here we go. So I go down there and I say, Aaron, why didn't you ask them to get the car? He's like, yeah, I don't. Oh man. I said, dog. I said,
no,
bruh.
he said, Aaron, that's just poor leadership. Closed mouths don't get fed.
That's exactly what I
Rebel
said.
should be embarrassed for
That's
you.
great advice.
That's poor. I said, it's not your wife's fault.
And then he laughed.
I think
He got the ticket.
I said it's not your wife's fault because I said, gas trash. Guys pump the gas and take out the trash. You go to the valet, you get the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not her fault. And she's like, I'm just sitting here. I'm like, dog. And I'm the valet man is looking like, I don't know what they were down here for. I'm like, so I really.
Because the funny part is I pulled up, right? And they were already at the valet area. So I was like, okay, cool. They're running out to get the HDMI cord. I go upstairs, we sit down for 20 minutes. Stat says all this, and I'm like, oh, they were just loitering. That's what they were doing. Essentially, they were just loitering.
Sitting downstairs.
I like
in
it.
the parking lot.
I like it.
It's crazy.
The valet man definitely, he was laughing. He's like, I was wondering what they were doing. They just bringing cars And then Floyd's up here trying to figure out what's going on. Floyd is their dog.
Right.
Floyd is like, where are they at? You know, Floyd. If you hear a cough, that's Floyd. He definitely sounds like a grown man. That's not none of us. That's Floyd. Floyd got allergies.
Well, we can say though it was a successful trip.
Absolutely.
We got the HDMI cable.
We got the cable.
We got the other cable.
Yes.
We're live now. We got the audio fixed.
Yep. Now this cord is like, as we said,
it's all happening.
Yeah.
DJ got his green tea, his Starbucks green tea.
I've never seen you with dirty Air Force One.
Yeah, it was kind of rainy outside.
Oh, it's rainy?
It was like by my house. It was kind of so I was like, I ain't risking anything.
That's the first time in the history of knowing you.
Yeah, I was like, throwing those on.
I've never seen that. I mean,
Al Branch would be proud. My Rockefeller guys would be proud. They told me I needed to wear dirty shoes every day. It would help my career. I don't know, but I thought they were nuts.
No way.
But they're kind of dirty today.
I've never seen it. It just threw me off. I'm like, what the hell? It's 20-some years. That like me and you.
It doesn't rain in LA. That's why.
Yeah, me and you got the whitest shoes.
Yeah. I was
anyway,
like, nope.
Shake up the game. It's all good.
Word up. I forgot how we're supposed to transition to the intermission. What we're supposed to do with the intermission? How are we supposed to do it? What you asked me to do? Oh, yeah. All right, so this is a signal.
Third person.
What's happening?
Yeah, good. We back in? Oh, we back in already. So that's supposed to help us with editing in the future. We'll see how well this goes. But I do want to get to our first story for the day. DJ, you got something you want to talk about first? I know you just pulled it up right now. You got your dad hat on. You got your dirty whites.
I'm happy.
Okay.
I made it. It only took me 28 minutes because I came at 11 o'clock. Worked out.
So I would ask you guys this from an executive standpoint. Yesterday was a interesting day in the Kendrick versus Drake saga, because yesterday it was reported that, and I think we have this. You can put this on the screen, Aaron. It was reported that that's Floyd. Yeah.
That's Floyd.
He's crushing.
Floyd is going through a thing. Floyd don't give a damn if we live or not. I'm getting this out of my throat. Anyway, continue.
Right. So yesterday, Kendrick Lamar's GNX was removed from all streaming platforms, along with the video for Not Like Us, the video for Luther. And it was down most of the day. And there was all kinds of conspiracy theories that were popping up because of this, right? And one of them was that, Kendrick took it down because Floyd said so. No, he said one of the ideas was, okay, maybe he took it down because, he wanted to take some of the attention away from Drake. Or maybe he took it down because there was potentially a licensing issue. So, yeah, see, we have the story that's right there on the screen. Then we said, maybe he took it down because of a number of different reasons. And then it just all popped back up. It all popped back up. And so I was trying to figure out, well, since both of you guys are here, have you guys ever seen anything like that happen? Where just albums get taken down out mysteriously and they get popped back up?
I didn't know that happened. But there are issues sometimes, but I can't think of a specific scenario where a record came down and then just came right back up the same day. Like there have definitely been like disputes where things were taken down intentionally, but not, whatever licensing issues or whatever, but not accidentally. So I don't was there ever a story? Did they say what happened? Or it was just completely?
I don't think it was an accident. I think it was a plan for that to happen because it's conversation. So it's marketing. It's a strategy on the other side. Because as I was explaining to Justin, regardless of it coming down, it just plays into the battle, which brings more conversation.
Yeah,
and then it leads
the
up.
Timing is funny.
So it was purposely done by someone going on.
But it was just GNX?
Hold on, time out.
GNX.
Time out 1 second. What the hell's wrong with the dog? What's going on with Floyd? Floyd got indigestion? What did Floyd eat? You drank too much water? Floyd is just burping and farting. I don't know what the fuck.
We might have to make a Aaron and Rebel spinoff. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get Floyd on his own.
They are the topic of today's podcast so far.
Floyd won his own podcast. The gully is my cat is around here not saying nothing. Floyd. And he sound like a big dog. But anyway, yeah, I believe that it was purposely done to bring more attention to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I think it works.
The logic behind it makes sense. We're sitting here talking about it.
DJ, we was talking last night. because I said 600. You think 7?
Yeah.
DJ thinks 700 on the first week. I think it's about 600. I think Justin, what'd you say? 3? 4?
No, I didn't say that. I don't know if I actually gave a number.
What's your number?
500.
See, no way he's gonna do it. I think 6.
I mean, it's possible. I just think it's going to go high. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. That's just,
It's the only thing.
I hope it does 700.
I hope it does a million.
I mean, a million. Me too. I'm just saying, like, it's be good for. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel slow out there. Like, I feel like really, really, really slow. Like, and Drake could do a lot to, good or bad. People that hate him, people that love him, people that want it to be terrible, people want it to be incredible. Like, it's just, it's needed. So I'm looking forward to it.
Can I put a hypothetical out?
Of course.
Hypothetically, what if Drake won his lawsuit? You know how much money we would make? Me and you. You know how many artists that we work with have been dissed on songs that we can go do lawsuits? We can go file suits. How many people said something about me on the record? If he won, economically, it'd be great for us. We'd make so much money. Hip hop would be done.
Right.
You have DJ Quick, MCA, every artist that's been dissed will be filing suits with every label to get paid. It'll be crazy. It'll be nuts.
Yeah.
It'll be over. You think about that? We'll be you'll be raking in the cash. We make so much money. Universal would be finished.
Wait, what do you think about that, Deej?
I mean, I think that's a little extreme, but I think it's like, I mean, because it's not like, this is a very extreme case, obviously, and it's a very high profile case. But I mean, if he won, I can't imagine it's good for the hip hop industry in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely not good.
It's terrible.
Yeah. No,
It's
obviously,
terrible,
no, I know, but I'm saying
We just talk.
Yeah.
Listen,
Like-
we're being selfish, Justin. I'm sorry. Pardon me, fake Leo over there. Justin tries to act like he's not a Leo.
a
And that is
fake
not-
Leo. I
because
thought he said fake Leo. I'm
Well,
like, what does that mean?
Leos are Leos. They have some selfishness to them. We gotta admit that. This is every Leo that I've ever met has some selfishness. We think about ourselves. We're very vain. Justin try to act like he's not with us. So look, I know for overall hip hop as a community, of course we don't want him to win. I just said hypothetically, me and DJ would make a lot of money. Why can't I think about that? I like money. DJ like money. I'm
do.
just saying. It's just
We
something
do.
to think
We do
about.
like money.
We do like
Okay.
money. We would make a lot of money. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not with the Canadian guys. I'm just saying if he won, me and DJ gonna make some calls. You know, we would be hip hop would be it'll be
It would be in bad
tumbleweeds everywhere, but we'll be picking up bags on the way. You know what I'm saying? Be settling all over the place. Lucian. You know?
Not just Lucian, but yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look at DJ. He's imagining that.
No, I'm saying
he's
it's not
with me.
just him. I mean,
He's
we're
with
talking
me.
about Universal, but it ain't about Universal.
Yeah, it's all of it. Atlantic, everything.
Yeah.
We got some super chats coming in. We had K-Way.
That's
saying
our guy.
At a cybersecurity conference, and Stat got me laughing out loud. Shout out to inappropriate humor.
Time out.
Yeah, for real.
Listen, you don't just jump in there, Aaron. You got to
Right.
give a. See, this
You're
Aaron.
right.
That's Aaron that's talking
This
right
is Aaron
there.
again.
That's Aaron.
Aaron's on the hot streak.
Aaron, we're gonna ask you, and then you just jump in there. Los looking like, what the hell is he doing? Like, what is Los trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm
right
rocking
now.
with it.
Mid
As a guy who's been asked if he was on the spectrum many times in his life, I'm rocking with Aaron. I like it.
conversation. We having a
Right.
conversation. Aaron's like, yo, check it out. Super chats.
Why don't you guys stop talking about Kendrick and
Stop what the
Drake?
hell you talking about?
We can
We
talk about the
live.
super chat. And also, we want to put it on the screen. I didn't see.
Yeah,
it on
we
the
want to
screen.
put it on the
So you
screen
just
so they
read
can
it. You didn't
showcase
put it
this.
anywhere.
Yeah, Aaron,
I'm rocking.
yeah. No, it's
No, it's
well, the
all good.
mic don't
It's
stretch,
all
so
good.
that's why he's got to be. Yeah, you got to get over there to help.
That was awesome.
You got to get over there and help him, Los. man.
So,
Los is going to help. Los is going to help Aaron, guys. It's going on. He's going walk past the camera. That's Los. That's
we love
Los.
you, Aaron, man. We love you, Aaron.
We love you,
Everything's
Aaron.
great. We love you, bro. We love you, man.
We love you, Aaron.
You have a great spinoff.
Keep smiling over there. Keep shining, Aaron.
It's like, what if Larry David had a show about a battle rapper and his wife
And a dog. Man,
and a dog?
I think Floyd should have his own show.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's what I think.
But let's get back to this conversation because I do think it's interesting. Away from the, we understand that you guys would make a lot of money if Drake won this. But generally speaking, you know, the strategy around, do you think there is a strategic a chance that someone purposefully messed up GNX and all this stuff to take attention from it, or what do you think?
I don't think it was purposeful to mess up GNX. I just think it sparked the conversation. Look, we talking about it.
Yeah.
And that conversation leads to I'm gonna check out the Drake album, that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why did it come down? It's a whole mystery. So I think there's definitely something at play. It's so easy to get someone's music taken down.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get someone's YouTube or whatever taken down. People don't even understand that. Like to demonetize someone's channel, to put in a complaint. Hey, yo, I wrote this song. I didn't get paid properly. Oh, I took this picture. We were just talking about pictures. You didn't. I've had so many situations where a photographer put in a claim later on with we put something up. You know, you know this, right?
Of course.
And then next thing you know, we got to pull the whole project down because of one picture. So if someone put a claim in, which probably it might have been strategic for it to happen, I just think Drake is going to be able to benefit from it because it just all leads back to the battle. And as I think Charlemagne reported, he's definitely on there taking shots at people. So I mean, you know, it all plays into what's happening.
Which makes you happy, right? That's all you want.
What?
8 million disses.
Listen, I hope he comes with some of the greatest battle raps. You know, I hope he's dissing from line one. I lay up at night hoping, living in a world where he's just going and dissing everybody, talking about all of them. Ross, anybody he don't like. Drake, please. Aubrey Graham, I'm gonna support it. Please diss him because we're gonna talk about it till the cows come home. Because all these people want to hear is us. All they want to hear is Justin bash Drake. They love it. They can't get enough of it. He's the Skip Bayless, as Skip Bayless is to LeBron. Justin is that to Drake. You know what I'm saying? It's official that you are the top Drake hater in the universe. And our super.
You number one?
Yeah, he's up there.
I don't know if I'm number one.
You and Joe Budden. I put Joe ahead of you only because
after what y'all said on the show on Thursday, though, I definitely moved up the rankings.
You top five.
I definitely moved up the rankings.
You're top five.
I wasn't even trying to be on the rankings, but now that I'm there now,
academics.
I feel honored.
Academics recognizes your hate, and other people in Drake's circle recognize your hate. So you are officially.
Oh, you're definitely there. I mean, there's no doubt that you're like on the list. You definitely get.
We can't even have certain OVO guests on our show because of you hear that, guys? The OVO people are not coming on all because of Justin. Not me and DJ. We have some form of we rock with Drake. I don't have a problem with Drake. I just don't think he's better than Kendrick Lamar as a rapper. But
I mean, you know,
you don't like the way he walked.
I was gonna say I didn't realize they were that sensitive, but I guess they are. You know what I mean? That's the kind of music they make.
But you see that?
The shots.
Look at
he's
him.
getting it started.
He wants to smoke.
That wasn't a shot. I feel like that's why a lot
shot.
of people like him. You know, because they get closer to, you know, the sensitive side of life.
Their feelings.
You think he's sensitive?
The way y'all described that conversation sounded very sensitive to me. Yeah, I will say that.
We talked about criticism. It's how you criticize. You have a very, very way about it, you know, especially with him. I think it's the light skin thing. You don't want to admit it. I'm willing to admit it.
I'm cool with it. I don't have any issue with it.
You love it. He loves it.
I love it. Like I have no problem with it.
I don't
have to agree with it.
I don't think it's a light skin thing. I think it's like the whip and chain you like American slave stuff. I don't like that. You know?
Did he say that?
Yes, the song with SZA. I don't
like. I whip and chain you like American slave.
Yes, I don't like that. They got a lot of weird slave talk over at that cipher. I don't like that. So maybe that with the light skin.
Bad line.
J. Cole doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like now I've got things to say about J. Cole, but like that all is just basically off of things that have happened after the battle. Before that, I'm not just, you know, he doesn't walk around saying whip and chain you like American slaves. That's such a crazy, like, where's that even come from?
He was trying to be witty with the rap. He didn't do a good job.
Why do you need the American?
Because he's Canadian, I guess. I'm not making excuses for it. It's not a good line. I like Drake's pops though.
He was really nice. Like I met him like 3 times. He was super cool.
Yeah, I like Drake's
really
pops.
nice.
I met his father. His father just randomly be at stuff. Like one time I was in Leimert Park. It was just like small. Like it was like 5 people there. He came out. I guess he was hosting or something.
Yeah.
He be doing little hosting gigs. Get your money. What's his name?
5 people.
It was definitely Dennis. Yeah, get your money, Dennis Graham with the big suits.
Yeah.
I rock with the suits. Everybody was clowning for his suits. That was That's how he, that's how he came up.
We got a clip of Punch talking about bots I want to come back to, but you want to take a break and address some of these super chats?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we got one in from Just Gwen. She says, Dot re-engaging does nothing for him. He can diss all day, but I highly doubt Dot give a fuck. In fact, I'm sure he is expecting peak Karen behavior from Obs.
Give me a quick second. Can we put that on the screen? Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, we do that. We'll make sure everybody can see it.
I like it.
Aaron, did you get it up?
Did you get it up?
Look at Aaron. Hey, look at him. He's the smartest.
No,
Look
he
at
spoke a little too soon. It wasn't up yet.
It's not
Hold
up.
on. There it goes. There we go.
Aaron is so smart. He's the smartest in the class. Give it up for Aaron. Give it up for Aaron.
You're an idiot.
Autism coming through for him.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Aaron is so smart. Look at him.
What happened to the
Aaron,
screen?
Aaron, what is going on, Aaron?
Aaron, hold up. Get that off, Aaron. We don't know what you into, you freak. Aaron got crazy stuff on
Freaky
the
frog.
Okay, there. What's happening?
Aaron.
There we go.
The autism took over again.
Oh my gosh!
Damn, Aaron.
Please don't let there be something crazy.
Lord don't have nothing
Let's go
crazy up there.
Screenshot and analyze something crazy.
Aaron,
I hope that was safe.
I hope that was safe, Aaron. I hope you ain't got nothing wild up there.
Oh gosh. All right. Sorry. Can we? What's the? Can we reread that super chat from JG? Just Gwen. What's up,
Just
JG?
Gwen. She says, Dot re-engaging does nothing for him. He can diss all day, but I highly doubt Dot give a fuck. In fact, I'm sure he's expecting peak Karen behavior from Obs.
Well, I mean, yeah, Kendrick shouldn't say nothing. He already won. It's like, well, I mean, I won. I'm just talking about for the sake of this podcast and every other person, I would want him to diss so we can talk about his disses. What else do we have to talk about? What else are these other artists doing? Did y'all watch?
Well, this is where I disagree with certain people. Not, I guess you in this case. It sounds like what you're saying in this case.
Yeah.
But like Complex did this too in the opening of their hip hop media power players list. They said it was a down year, and there wasn't paraphrasing, wasn't a lot exciting. So now the voices who talk about hip hop become that much more important, right? And so, yes and no. Like when I look at this, when it comes to what do other people want to talk about, I think that is part of our job to make things interesting, so other people want to engage.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? So I can't put all that on whether or not we need this battle one way or the other. But that is a big macro thing that has a lot of attention on it.
No, 100%. I just think we need the album to be great. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm just hoping it's great for whatever that is.
Yeah.
I just for music, just for whether you like it or not, whether he comes with a record, he has a real hit on it, has like real traction. Like he's going to get attention. Attention isn't the issue. He's going to get a shitload of attention. He's going to have a shitload of listeners first week, whether the shitload is only 400,000 or 500,000 or like upwards towards 1 million. But it's the most anticipated album in a while for good, bad, whatever. And it would really be beneficial if it's good. And I believe it's going to be.
It's probably the most anticipated since his last album, probably, right? Like Some Sexy Songs for You.
Not the one he did with Party Next Door, right?
I think that had a lot of anticipation. Am I wrong about that?
I mean, yeah, just because of where it was in the thing, but not this one kind of has
Even more.
momentum and timing. And like, I don't remember, was there like a real long lead up for that album? Like this?
I mean,
Like, were they
depends
talking?
if you're a fan of Drake and Cardi.
I'm saying,
I
but
know-
was it like that much, like with all the
I think he announced that.
all the outside promotion and all the like real? This
No,
feels
no,
like
no, he didn't
that's
do
what I
that. He
mean.
didn't- he didn't do
he
all
didn't
that.
lean into it. That's what, like, I mean, before it, like maybe
Right.
he did on, I don't know, like I don't pay enough attention for
Right.
that. But I'm saying this feels like that, but for the top artist.
I mean, I agree with you. And he's been pushing this Iceman, name for a long time. Like he's had it's less than the fall off, but we've been hearing this name Iceman for a while.
Yep.
And the fall off for a while. And I wonder sometimes if you announce what your next project's going to be or the title's going to be, if that can work against an artist at certain points in time. Like Detox, I think is
I
another
was
one
going
of
to
these
say that's you're
projects.
going back to.
You know what I
Detox.
mean? Like you start hearing about these albums, these titles, they start carrying a mythical weight.
Yep.
And then, at least from my experience, most of them fail to ever reach that expectation.
Or come out at all.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're putting a lot of pressure on something that unnecessarily.
Yeah.
I hope it goes crazy, like you said. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. I mean, what's the song? Bahamas. The song he had on the last song, Bahamas. He had a song about Bahamas. What's the name of it? Look that up.
Well, nobody knows it off the top of their head. So that
I'm just saying
can't
it's something about Bahamas. Bahama Promises. I love that song. It's him. He's singing. Y'all can try to act like y'all. I know y'all don't like him, but some of them Drake singing songs really they dope. Come on, can we just all admit that?
Yeah.
Some of them
Nobody
singing
was arguing
songs.
that.
Yeah.
No.
I was just saying that nobody in the room knew the name.
I'm
of the song.
saying some
Yeah.
people. Some people. When
We're sure it's phenomenal. We just didn't know which one you were talking about.
No, but I'm saying when people sometimes when we talk about music, right? It's just people. He's you see the comments, but he's terrible for this and terrible. I mean, let's just admit some of them singing songs is jamming.
Yeah.
That Bahama Promises.
He's definitely got hit.
That
I
Bahama
like Nokia.
Promises is
I like
rock.
Nokia a lot.
Yeah, man, we gotta get the boy some props, man. He ain't. Everybody can't be Kendrick, so that's fine. That's something else.
I
But
mean,
like,
is the argument based on he's not good at music?
some people
That's not
think-
a real.
Listen, I have a friend.
That's a ridiculous argument.
I have a friend. I have a friend that does not like his music.
You don't have to like it, but that's.
I have a friend that does not. I have a friend that thinks his music is not good and don't listen to it at all. I also have a friend. He don't like Eminem like that either.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
know what I'm saying? So he don't think it's good. He doesn't say it out loud when we have conversations and he tells me it's not good. We instantly switch the subject. But this is like my brother. He don't rock with it.
I mean, there are always going to be outliers. I'm just saying the general consensus isn't that Drake doesn't make good music. That's not the.
I get you, but I'm
Yeah.
saying that it's amazing to me that people like my friend is really in the music. You know what I'm saying? He knows music, but how you can hear something and still think it's not good, even though like generally billions of people is like, yo, this
Still
is
a taste-based thing.
100%.
It just is what
At
it
the
is.
end of
It's
the day,
opinionated no matter what. It's not
Right.
math.
Right.
Like it's not like you're not just wrong if you don't like something.
You don't think some things is like generally bad and something generally good? I just like sometimes. Is there something like if I eat charcoal, right? No one's gonna be like, yo, that charcoal tastes good.
Well, I think that's a little
That
bit
was
different.
my point.
That's a little bit different. But like I think, like for example, right, Chris Brown's new album.
Oh,
Pitchfork gave it a 1 point something. When they tweeted it out, quote, they said, "This album is a piece of shit." They sound like
that?
DJ off record.
They said hold on, time out.
That's what
you said.
That's what I said. The tweet.
They called it a piece of shit.
Pitchfork did not. We had a whole debate over Craptastic.
Yeah. You
Damn,
commented on it. You wrote back.
piece of shit.
You wrote back to that text.
What did I say?
You said it's basically that.
Shaking my head. or
Yeah,
something
like
that.
exactly.
Some age.
That's not cool.
Because you said like
Yeah.
that's a hell of a lot worse than crap tats, right? That's
Right.
what you said.
That's not cool.
Legitimately.
What I'm saying to you is, they probably said that because that's another thing. They probably said that because he's had such a terrible he's been such a terrible person. So it's like we're not gonna hold back on you because your other aspects of your life are so awful. We're gonna let you have it. So with that being said, he kind of got it. He earned that because of what he's done in his personal life. Certain people, I'm gonna put this disclaimer
You
out
are
there.
all over the place.
No, watch this. No.
Like,
Hold on, watch.
like,
No, watch
I don't
this.
even know where to go with like somehow
No,
you
watch
find
this.
a way to agree whatever. Like I don't even know how do you put that into put the cliff notes?
No,
on
but
how
this is what
you
I'm
feel
saying.
about this topic.
No,
in
but
one.
listen to what I'm saying. I respect his music. I think Chris Brown has made phenomenal music, but I will never get over what he did to old girl, and other things that have happened. So I just will never let that go. I'll never let it go. I think he's a phenomenal artist. I think he's made great music. I'm not particularly in love with this new album. Sonically, I think it's all over the place. But for Pitchfork saying what they said, I think that actually has something to do with the things that we know about him personally, and that a lot of people haven't let go, and I haven't let go of that either. So I can feel that. I'm not all over the place. I'm just saying I understand where they're coming from. I wouldn't say that, but I would say that I don't agree with how he played that with that lady. Because I mean, it's Mother's Day, man. We gotta always. That's all in my mind.
Is it still Mother's Day?
It's always Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day every day.
That's true. You always gotta love your mama.
It's Mother's Day every day. You know what I'm saying? So no. I'm just saying I'm not all over the place. I'm just talking.
I don't even know how to respond because I'm lost on the.
What I'm saying to you is
I'm just watching. I'm watching the Stat Quo show.
What I'm saying is, I got stuff in my mouth. Oh snap! Come on, help me out. What my thing at? We live. You know, niggas get
Good. It's like you're good.
While Stats trying to figure out
let me
his
get my list
situation.
together.
Hold on, I want to finish this point real quick. We're gonna come over. We come right over there.
Yeah, we always want this point finished.
But what I'm saying to you is, now that I'm back greasy in the mouth, pause. Is certain people do things that are so horrible that when people step outside to critique them, even though they were great in what they do, I have an understanding of the harsh critique. When I was defending Lil Wayne, I don't really know of anything that he has done in his personal life that we know that's on the level of what we have witnessed with Chris, and you know what I'm saying? Like I had someone criticize me about my take on Russell Simmons last week. Shout out to my dog. And I replied back to him some of the things that we know Russell has done personally. That's why I go at Russell, because I don't agree with some of the things that have happened in his personal life. I think he's a creep. You know, I think Russell Simmons is a creep. I'm not gonna go on record with that. Okay. Yeah, he did a lot for hip hop, but he's a creep. So I'll be more harsher with my critiques with them than I would be with someone that I don't know about their particular things that they've done personally. So that's
critics' rules are based on the person's personal.
My rules. I'm different.
I'm saying how you judge critics' ability to go there negatively.
Like you can accept piece of shit when it's about Chris Brown.
Somebody who you think is technically a piece of shit.
Oh, I also think Chris Brown's a piece of shit. So
his music can be a piece of shit. So the music can go as low as the person.
Because for me, no.
That's your statement.
No, what I'm saying is, I meant
the critique of the music.
I'm gonna say it again. I get to critique this however I want to. The fact that I'm totally different and how everybody else critiques is why y'all tune in, baby. The fact that I'm all over the place is why we here. If I was like everybody
I'm not
else,
arguing that.
Why would you be anywhere but here? Y'all are here for the chaos.
Oh,
DJ just walked in. Los was late. The sound was horrible. We trying to figure it out.
And we're breaking records. We have 353 people in the chat. It's the most we ever had.
It's
record-breaking chat.
It's the dirty shoes. I think it's the dirty shoes.
The dog.
Oh, wow. We got record breaking.
Yeah, the dog is farting, burping,
Right.
whatever the dog is barking, farting. I've been knowing this man for 20-some years. He's never worn dirty shoes. I don't even know he had dirty shoes. He came in here with dirty shoes. Now he got to wear dirty shoes all the time.
It's good luck.
It's good luck.
I'm with it.
He got to do it. So
I'll save him. I'll have Ella draw on him.
Exactly. So
well, let's get back to another super chat real quick. But I think we closed the loop on that conversation.
Sorry.
Chris Brown's a piece of shit, and we're all allowed to say it.
I don't know.
From Will Thompson Fargo about the Drake situation, he says it's a ladder being pulled up situation. If Drake wins, he'd be the Margaret Thatcher of hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, if he pulls up, then he'd be like the last rap battle. Oh, this is great, guys. Yeah, that L was crazy, insane. So let me just take this ladder home with me. That's what that would be.
Oh, if he wins the lawsuit.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the battle. I was like, how's he going to win the battle?
He's not going to win the lawsuit, guys. It's not going to happen. I mean, we talk about it because some people want to hear that. Hypotheticals are fun. It's like, is LeBron better than Jordan? It's a hypothetical conversation that we will never be able to know the end to, but we know it for a fact. With this one, he's not going to win. He can't win. He can't win. It's not going to happen. Y'all don't have to worry about it. He's going to lose, and it's going to end badly for him. Very badly.
Yeah.
We know that.
Right.
He's going to wake up. Y'all going to hear a story like, really? That happened? And then us sitting around be like, yeah, that lawsuit, huh? That's what it was. Yep.
I don't know for sure if it's going to end bad. I don't know how it's good, but I just can't see him winning. That part I don't understand. I don't understand what the win, like how, but we'll see how bad it is. We'll be seeing.
You're tuned in live, Third Verse Podcast. We got another super chat.
Yep, another one from Just Glenn. She said, any follow up on that complex list?
Any follow up on
well
yeah, is there any follow-up? Yeah, maybe there is some follow-up.
I didn't want to talk about complex, but y'all brought it up. I created a rift in the family. You know what I'm saying? Jamie, listen, we still love you. You know what I mean? DJ loves you. He didn't say anything. we don't have a problem with you. We just had a problem with the list, and we had a problem with our guy not being on it, and we also had a problem. I think we found out that you have a problem with senior citizens, even though I'm not a senior citizen, and the dude you had on the verses is older than me. So I don't know what you got against senior citizens and why you said I was one. All I was simply saying was, hey, I thought my man Justin should have been on the list, and I thought a French Montana Rick Ross versus, even though they have had fantastic careers, it's not a good versus. That's it. But now I'm against the family business. But hey, man, we're gonna keep on with the sandwich.
For people who might just be jumping in on this story right now. Last week on the morning show, Thursday morning, that's why you gotta watch the morning shows. Stat broke down all of his criticism as he laid it out here, right? And later on Instagram, Jamie, who runs Complex, right? DJ's cousin.
Yep.
And Stat just start going back and forth on Instagram. Say he hits Stat on Instagram and says, "At me next time." And then Stat says, "At you, I said your name and put the video up." Okay, fine. I'll at you now. And then the conversation spiraled over in private text.
I was sneak dissing.
Okay.
How am I sneak dissing when I said your name? And no, he said senior citizen sneak dissing. And I was looking around who's a senior citizen. I'm proud of my age. I'm not like, but I don't think you're in your 40s a senior citizen. But Rick Ross is much older than me, but so that's how we're gonna do that. But DJ, I put my man DJ in a spot because that's his family. But DJ didn't say Jamie has nothing to do with DJ.
No, it's all good. I mean, I think the way the clip was cut that he did see just kind of, because I had just come on the screen, so like I didn't even know what the hell you guys were talking about, and that's just kind of how it played out. I think he's doing a great job with the company. I think it's doing incredibly well. We're hearing a lot more about it now, and some things when there's lists and verses and things that are supposed to be critiqued, people aren't going to like shit. I don't know what's going on.
We live. Time out. What's going on? Say it.
Check your phone, but the mic is in front of your face whenever we're on that camera, and it's just a whole lot of mic in your face. You look at the picture.
So where should I go?
You physically place the whole stand to your right a little bit more.
Is that better? Yeah, just say it. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, DJ.
It's all good.
We're live.
Aaron's waving. I thought he was excited to see us.
Waving.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, it's all good. But basically, when you're talking about things like lists and shows and things that are competitive, people aren't going to like it. And I don't think anybody has a problem with that. I don't even think there was any issue with the fact that we don't think the list is great. I obviously am going to hate anything that French Montana is a part of. Terrible. So like, it's just is what it is. And I had no interest in that versus, and I didn't watch it, but that has nothing to do with, it is what it is.
Nah, hey, listen, Jamie, we love you. I ain't got no beef with you. He said he thought we was friends. I still we good. It's all good. But I want anyone out here to know, and I want to say this for the world. DJ has no control over what the hell I want to say. He can't stop me from saying anything. The only person that around DJ that has any control to call me to tell me to shut up and I'm going to listen is his mother and father. Other than that, I'm saying whatever I want to say. So Jamie, listen. You don't have to like it, but you got to respect it. You understand me? You got to respect it, Jamie, because I'm going to say what I want to say when I want to say it. Complex don't pay me $1. And if you do another versus that's garbage, I'm going to come right here. I'm going to say your name again. I'm going to say it's trash, garbage. And I'm going to add you this time just because I didn't say your name enough. And I'm going to do it with love. And then when I'm at DJ's family's house for Thanksgiving and I see you, I'm going to still shake your hand and love you in front of your face as if nothing happened. Because that's me. Nobody tells me what to do. It doesn't happen, okay? Except his mother and father.
Except Meanie.
Yeah, his mother and father. Yes.
So you know the source if you want to you want to get him.
You want to get me to shut up?
You want him to get him muted.
You get me. You get me. You want me quiet? If she calls me and says stop it, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna stop. Your dad, I'm gonna shut up for them.
That's how you know. That's how you know if it happened.
Yeah, that's how you know. If I don't say nothing, his parents said something to me, and I won't even come in here and say they say anything. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. That's the only time.
Nope. That's a lot. That's a hell of a follow up, JG.
There you go.
I think you got the follow up on the complex list.
We got another one from Shy Nose. Can Drake diss Kendrick while appealing?
I mean, I think he can. I think it'd be hard for him to continue to position himself as the victim while doing so. You know, he threw a lot of subs on some sexy songs for you, or at least things that can be taken as subs. So I don't think it's likely that he goes direct, though. I don't think that's going to happen.
Can he go direct? I don't understand the question.
Like
Since he's suing.
Since he's suing for being dissed, can he go crazy dissing him, like while trying to win a lawsuit?
Oh, that's crazy. That's a good question. We got some smart people in here. Shout out to you.
I mean, I think it's very, very like how I think the concept and the real concept behind the lawsuit is like the pedophilia angle, and that they really promoted that to, like, I think it depends I think if it's like rap for rap and like me versus you kind of stuff, I don't think it's an issue. If he like all of a sudden comes up with this crazy, like accusing him of illegal actions kind of thing, maybe. That's my thought.
On a side note, we will be eating on here. So when I get hungry, I'm going to get up and get some food.
We meaning he.
I'm just letting y'all know I got some tacos.
I will not be eating.
I got because he don't like Costco tacos.
No,
If
it has
you
nothing to do with that. I'm not just like shoving.
I'm definitely
I know
going to
you
eat on
are.
here. I don't care.
But he definitely doesn't like Costco tacos.
Oh, that 100%.
We got bagels and cream cheese too. You eat that.
What?
A bagel and cream cheese.
It's not being brought with an iced tea at a restaurant, so no, I won't. But that's cool.
You don't eat a bagel and cream cheese?
I do at a restaurant.
DJ. So when you go to a restaurant, where do you think the bagels come from?
The restaurant.
No, but when the bagel they bring to the table is the same bagel that I'm offering you right now.
I understand, but I like when it's brought to me with an iced tea and I can tip nice and sit there and enjoy it. I don't want to be a part of the making process.
So you're here.
I don't want to be a part of the creative process there.
No, but you just putting in a toaster. So what do you do
fine.
at home?
I don't.
So
What do you mean? What do I do at home?
So, yo, you know it's crazy. DJ,
What this is
when he had a condo on Wilshire.
That is true. This is true. Even though I never think what you're going to say is true. This one's probably going to be
His
true.
kitchen. I think he had shoes in the refrigerator.
That's not true.
But I'm saying it was
bare.
He had nothing in his refrigerator.
That is true. I don't like eating in my house.
He never even went.
Now that I'm married and that's different. But when I was by myself, I love a clean house, and I hate cleaning, so I just don't touch anything. It works.
That's crazy.
And I don't like eating at the house. I don't like making a mess. I don't like cleaning a mess. So
Your brother made dinner for all of us one time in there. That's probably the only time that kitchen has ever.
Well, James is a real cook.
Yeah, he can cook. James can cook.
I don't know how to microwave popcorn, so it's a very different concept. Though.
That's the only time that I remember that kitchen being used. I was like, it was spotless. But
I definitely never used it.
So back to the thing. If I, like, for instance, if I go toast a bagel, I say, yo, DJ, you want a bagel? And I toast it. You wouldn't eat it because it was not at a restaurant.
I mean, I would if I was starving, but I'd rather wait and go to a restaurant.
Absolutely crazy.
I don't think it's that crazy. I like restaurants. It makes me happy. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm stimulating the economy. I tip well. I think everybody's very happy with it.
You definitely spend a lot of money on stuff.
So I don't think I'm bothering anybody.
DJ likes restaurants.
Yeah, and I don't want to make my own bagel.
Yeah.
That's not that crazy.
DJ's nickname is $200 salsa and chips. That's his new nickname.
That's a great nickname.
That's his nickname.
You tuned in live, third verse, live in studio for the first time. We got a lot of topics we want to tackle today. I'm not even sure what time people are actually on since we're off schedule today, but I think this is a solid test run so far. I do want to get your guys' reaction to Punch on Joe Budden podcast, where Joe Budden was asking him about bots, and I would love to get your reaction on this. Have you guys seen this clip?
No, I seen
DJ
it.
hasn't seen it, so let's go ahead and play.
I actually have seen it.
Okay, well, let's play it for the audience so they can see it.
And
It's at the bottom. You see it?
Aaron.
Yeah, can you make it so we can
Can
hear
we
it?
get
too?
the volume?
I wouldn't disconnect anything. that wouldn't even be something I would be
Yeah, the
thinking
word
about.
disconnect doesn't sound like it.
Doesn't seem like disconnect.
That sounds worse than me making something in the toaster.
If you wanted to purchase bots, do you know where to get them from?
They can't hear it. So the people can't hear it.
So we're getting notes that we can't hear the video.
Stop
So
it.
can we start it over?
Stop it. Stop it.
That's fine. Okay, that's cool.
Well, that's
We can just listen to it off the phone. We got to play it for the audience.
oh what?
The audience needs to see the clip,
Okay, go ahead.
so we can. No, he's gonna play it. We can just play our live stream on the phone and hear it.
I'm gonna shut up. Whatever you do.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah.
I fold.
Yeah.
Grown up.
What's going on, guys? Is Aaron? We trying to hear you.
So what I would do is he's gonna play it off the YouTube one for the audience, and then he can match you guys can listen to it while the audience is watching.
Love. Thank you. Man said, why don't you play it off the phone on your mic? That's good. That's a good point. Trying to give the visual experience. We'll figure that out in the weeks to come. All right, let's go find this. Let's see what it is.
What's happening? Are we throwing it up?
We got to find the link so that the audience can understand what we're talking
Does
about.
it? Dog, we can just explain it. You so caught up in this shit. Hey, dog, listen, time out, man. Put the mic
You're too
down.
late. You're too late.
Your
Your criticisms are too late, Sackwell.
But you want to sit here like we don't ask tough questions? Then I got to ask you.
I ain't got nothing to say about it. We don't buy
Do
it.
you purchase bots?
Absolutely not.
Have you ever?
I've never.
Have you heard of people in the industry purchasing bots?
Of course.
If you wanted to purchase bots, do you know where to get them from?
I do not.
Do you know how much bots cost?
I do not.
Do you know if someone is selling bundles of bots?
He does not, nigga. I have no idea.
Nigga, do you see?
This is not the Stephon Diggs case, nigga.
It is, nigga. I gotta get to the bottom of things. Do you see how buying bots could be
Unfair?
beneficial?
Sure, absolutely.
Do you see a world where an artist that was focused on numbers
Mm-hmm.
would and a label? Let me not just say artist, right?
Label.
Artist and artist and label that are focused on numbers. Do you see how they could want to juice numbers up?
Bro, we've been seeing it since MySpace.
Does MySpace?
Absolutely.
You think so?
They definitely ran those numbers up.
They
ran the numbers up. Yeah, they were.
Don't tell me. I want to read them those MySpace shit. No, I want to have
seriously.
I never.
They used to run the follower account up, the listening account. They run it all the way up.
Music on your page, music pages. They had the. That's true.
Yeah, but our whole thing was like, if we do that, how we gonna know who the
What's real,
actual
what's
fan
not,
is?
right.
You know what I mean? Like, we'd do a show, don't nobody show up because it was fake.
Yeah.
So we like purposely chose not to do that. Back then.
But on the flip side of that,
Y'all big enough to do it though.
on the flip
this
side,
is the end
if
of the
you're
race.
big enough already to where we're gonna sell out stadiums whenever we go,
Yeah.
then what would the bots matter? The extra numbers. You're already to the moon. You're gonna sell out everything. Your music is however much platinum it is.
Yeah.
Where would they find the bots? It might be genius.
There it is, right? And so it felt like a straight up interrogation in the beginning. I think it was cool that Punch, sat there and accepted that line of questioning in the way that it was set up. But, we have two music executives sitting here. What do y'all think?
What's that?
First of all, people are so crazy. What y'all want Punch to go up there and be like, yeah, we use bots. That's what we do. Punch don't use bots because that's not Punch's responsibility to be using bots. But TDE, PG Lang, OVO, what's the one? Every label, every subsidiary is under what? A major Universal, Sony, you know what I mean? And this is a part of the game that they might not be, they're not privy to that information, but that's a part of the game. And what's so crazy to me is this conversation about the bots and trying to sully the bots. This is something that's been happening since the beginning of music. They've been inflating numbers. It happens across the board in all entertainment. This is not just This is not just a music thing. And so Punch is correct to say what he's saying. He's not using no bots. He's putting out music, but he's putting out music through parent companies that participate in this type of activity. Are they going to say they participate in this activity? Absolutely not. But what's a proven fact is that's Loyal walking across. He got to go to the bathroom. That's how real we are.
He left it on the tight shot. So, or maybe it's wide. Maybe it's catching
that's
up.
how
Maybe
real we
wide,
are
maybe
here. We showing you.
Oh no, it's a tight.
There is, yeah. Anyway, but we're not going to try to act like everything that people aren't followers. So what happens is if people see 1 million people are listening to something, it pushes them to, I'm gonna go check that out. That's just how it is. This is, that's how it's always been. So it's marketing. But Punch is right. He's not sitting around participating in that. He doesn't. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously TDE and especially a bunch of the artists there lend to that argument because of they put things up, they put shows up, people show up. So obviously their fan bases are real. What people do to amplify things. I mean, it's in music, 20 radio, you amplifying to make sure people heard it, so people buy it. Now people doing it, sales to do that. That's all left for interpretation, and you don't know who or what is affecting certain things. But I mean, TDE's done a great job of artist development in a time when that doesn't really exist anymore. So they have a lot of artists that like Isaiah, like people can really put shit up and people show up, which is
DJ. Let me ask you a question. Of course, is Death Row a subsidiary? It's a label, but it's a subsidiary. It's not one of the major companies, right?
Death Row?
Yeah, I'm just saying
today.
No, I'm just saying in general. I'm speaking throughout history. No Limit. These are labels, but they were all subsidiaries of what? The major.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, No Limit kind of was as independent as you get.
It's independent.
Yes, but I mean, but
the distribution is handled by the major,
yes.
Universal. So when I say, I'm just correcting someone in the chat that be talking to me like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I ain't been doing this for almost 30 years.
Well, I don't know what you're correcting. So
just PG Lang and TDE not a subsidiary. This same hate. I see you, girl. I see you hating. Did she be talking to me like I don't know
what? I'm a fan.
She be doing,
I'm a fan of her.
She be talking to me like I don't know.
She's in my top 10.
This girl,
she's up there.
This girl be talking like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's so crazy to me. Y'all think I woke up this morning and say, you know what? I'm in the music.
She has a permanent invite for $200 chips and salsa if she wants.
It's
just
crazy.
To come talk shit about Stack Quo.
It's crazy. What do y'all think is happening here? These people that dude that y'all set up that's talking, I've been knowing him since he been doing this. That guy since he was an engineer. You know what I'm saying? Punch.
Oh, Punch.
Yeah, I'm saying like I've been like, what are we talking about here?
Oh, that's family.
Yeah,
they're doing a great job.
That's our family. That's our partner.
I think he handled it incredibly.
The
way he answered the questions was incredible.
Put him in the mix.
Yeah,
I'm just saying we know what we're talking about. And yes, they don't know nothing about no bots, but the parent companies, which is the majors, they gonna say they don't know nothing about no bots either, Justin. You know that. But we know they know something.
Do you think artists should be embarrassed?
No.
If they get caught with bots?
No.
Like when let's say, you see all these weekly adjustments with albums, right? You see 21 Savage.
It's with followers, it's with everything. Everything is weekly adjustments.
Like, should artists even feel embarrassed by that?
It's part of the game.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's preservatives in food.
I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, if the number is insane, like if it's like somehow somebody sells 150,000, it was really 12. Like, yeah, I guess that would be, kind of a little like, oh shit.
Right.
But I mean, in general, it's literally radio numbers. All these things over years have been like, and they're all used as means to an end. And if they get the desired result and they build the brand they're trying to build, it worked. If they don't, it didn't. Like, that's kind of like, but
see, I look at it, I guess it feels different to me. One, yeah, the smoke and mirrors of it all, removes the illusion for fans. I think it's overplayed in this era because in this era we care about sales way more than I think we should, nor did I ever care about them growing up. But as a creator, I've taken pride in building my own personal channels without bots or anything like that. But now also at the same time, it feels like maybe that's not even the right thing to feel. It's like El Janelle said this thing on Culture United the other day. She said, you know what? She's starting to feel like everybody tells us to follow the rules while they break them. So we're stupid for following the rules. And this feels like an example of that.
My favorite quote, I've said it a billion times, I'm going to say it again. You can't drive straight on a crooked road. Can't do it. It's a crooked business. Everything about it is crooked. And the people that excel at the top, yes, they're extraordinarily gifted, but the power behind them at that $1 billion level, I'm not talking about TDE. I'm not talking about that, but I'm saying the partners in which they're operating differently. They're doing things that we have no idea that they're doing because it benefits them financially. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? They got stuff going on in India. We in Compton. We in LA. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what they're doing over there. So to even ask Punch or put him in a position to say, hey, are you, man, he don't have nothing to do with that. These people are operating on their own. That's what they do. That has nothing to do with TDE, has nothing to do with quality control, has nothing to do with any of that. So and Joe knows that, but he was just asking the question because he knew it would be a something to be talked about. But he knows that them people don't know nothing about what's going on with that. Top ain't sitting around talking about, you know what, 1 million bots. He don't know nothing about no bots.
So what's a lot of bots, right? Like, let's say, how do bots work for people who don't know, right? Is there, like, you spend $10,000, you get X number of likes or follows, you spend 50,000, or is it, how does it work? I'm not saying you guys use bots.
I'm not the expert on bots and how it works.
Yeah.
I just know that they get used in a lot of circumstances, and you can kind of see it. Like you go, like for instance, Third Verse, we got 7,000 subscribers, but we got 60 years of music industry knowledge sitting here. We're telling you stories that nobody know, but yet still it's only like 7,500 people following our channel. You go to another channel, they got 500,000 views or 500,000 subscribers. They just started their YouTube channel yesterday. You never heard of them. You like, what's going on? That's the bot. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, though. That's how it's used. It's used to inflate your numbers so that because a lot of people will come to what you're doing based on your numbers. So they'll see, oh, this got to be good. He got 500,000 subscribers. That's how bots are used. Oh, it's got to be good. He got 300 million monthly listeners. I got to check this out. That's how it's used. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, conceptually, the idea to use it correctly is to, I would say, use it in like a percentage-based model. Like if you obviously go to, just like in anything, if you make it look ridiculous, it's going to be obvious that it's ridiculous. So it's all different based on the size of the artist. But it's just like a basic inflation tool, just to like help drive traffic, help the perception of it. Because when something's perceived well, people like it more. That's how radio. I mean, the interesting thing, and what makes it a little different, is the concept of inflating streams is the actual metric that the sales are that it is, as opposed to back in the day when the concept, if it was radio, whatever, is you were inflating what you were getting to try to get people to buy it. Now it actually is technically what buying something is listening to it. So it's kind of makes it a little different because it more directly affects the sale as opposed to trying to drive somebody into the store. Obviously, that still exists with vinyls and where physical is, but it is a lot more direct. Like a botted stream technically is a botted sale, as opposed to influenced media to try to drive sales.
So would you guys say an album sale in 2026 is more or less impressive than an album sale in 2006?
Oh, it's definitely less impressive now.
Yeah, I mean, sales don't really exist. It's all just like,
well, in that regard, to me, that's impressive. Like whenever I see someone who does a lot of physicals, I'm like, oh, that's real audience.
Oh, physically? I thought you just meant overall.
No,
sales,
but in general, like the way we calculate sales,
no,
is
definitely.
a lot of different sales. But like like when I think about the physical side of it, to me, that's more impressive now.
Way more impressive because you don't have to do it.
But the most of the interactions people have with music is through streaming, which I can see.
I think a physical sale in 2026 is insanely impressive because you really are doing it only because you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have no need. I mean, you have no need to. You could just hit the button online and listen to it anytime you want.
You're right.
So like you have no need to do that. You're doing it strictly because, like that kid that I played the thing on the live show where he.
Oh yeah.
I actually bought the vinyl, which is $40, and like to get it from London is $20. The shipping it cost me $65.
Yeah.
I just like you know what, I want to support this guy, and that's basically what it is. Like it's that level now, as opposed to like, oh well, I want to hear the album, so I got to go buy it. You don't have to do that. You're buying it solely because you want to prove you're a fan. You want to support the person. Like it doesn't get more genuine than that.
Yeah,
I agree. I do.
I win.
I agree with that. Boom.
The 2-word ends from Stack Wall. I did something right.
Hey yo, did your daughter pick out the colors?
Yeah, she did the whole thing.
Yo, that's
it's kind of crazy, right? She's like a real artist.
Yeah.
Like she sits up at night and like draws, and she brings me pictures all day.
Not because I'm looking at the colors, and they all, even though they're different colors, but it all matches.
Yeah.
It's fly.
No, she did it.
She did that. Shout out to her.
You know, her mom's an artist, so she has good. But like, I definitely am not. I mean, I have different color pens in my bag. That's about it.
Yeah, but you know what? You always dress like DJ. You know, some people just be wearing. It's a whole big thing now. I think academics was talking about it. Like men in their 40s and 50s, like not dressing correctly. We don't fall into that. We dress correctly. But you know, I don't know
if I dress correctly, but if
you know what I'm saying.
But if I didn't dress correctly if I don't in my 40s, I didn't in my 20s either, because I dress exactly the same.
I'm saying, like, you know, shout out. Let's say Jim Jones. Like some people have a problem with how he dresses. I don't have a problem with how he dresses. Jim can wear what he wants. I'm just saying, some people think he doesn't dress according to.
I'd like you to dress like that.
No, that's not really my thing.
It would help.
I couldn't do the ripped jeans.
I'll never understand it.
Yeah, I couldn't do the ripped jeans.
Wait, did you guys ever do them before?
No.
You never wore ripped jeans. You don't look
not like these jeans now. These jeans are ridiculous.
You wore
now.
ripped jeans with the knee out?
I know I've had some. I don't know if I bought any.
I've worn jeans enough that they've ripped.
Yeah, I think that's
like
I think that's what
I've done.
I
don't think I ever bought it.
Paying extra for somebody to pre-rip. That's what like the hat. Like those college hats and where they would like rip them and you pay like double. That shit was crazy. I was like, that's brilliant.
Buy the shoes dirty already. What was that?
That I didn't know.
Yeah, that's actually a relatively recent thing. Like,
what do you mean dirty?
They have a
they look dirty or they are dirty.
I think they're dirty ones. I think they're ones.
But I mean, but they're dirty or they look dirty.
They're designed dirty.
Okay, they're not like actually dirty. That's the look. That's
right. The look is to look dirty, like the hat. It's like the Rip Fisher hat, like back.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
The hat, like the white hat, like they had the college ones where it said like
whatever
Eagles, Boston College,
yeah.
and it was like ripped here, and
right.
like I was like, you pay extra for that.
That's it. You guys, I do want to do chart report today to somehow. I want to see what experiment that could look like on the show, because I think it'd be really dope to go through the charts with you guys. I don't want to get to that right now because there's a couple other things I do want to talk about that I know that we all want to talk about. But in the meantime, you guys want to answer some more super chats?
Super chat it up. Hey yo, but while y'all there, go subscribe to the channel, please. While y'all rocking with us, we it's definitely chaos going on. You seen Loyal, the light just went out under the pool table. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lord tried to play it off like we ain't gonna notice. The light just went out. He tried to stretch it over there. Dog, go charge it, bro. Go charge it, then put it back. We cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, big dog. We doing we doing what we want to do, how we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? gonna charge it. We gonna uncharge it. We gonna do how we rock. Like, yo, listen, we ain't perfect. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Oh, my bad. Super chat.
All right.
Subscribe. My bad.
From Nisa Najib 679, Aubrey's case claims he's being discriminated against as a protected class in violation of the Civil Rights Act. If the appeal fails, won't it go to the SCOTUS? Gut more rights? Does the money you make matter more?
Read it again. You know.
This is definitely a Justin question
for sure. Let's wait till
talking
Justin.
about Supreme Court and all this stuff.
So you
gonna go get some tacos?
All right, I'm tuned back in. I was checking,
Okay.
checking the devices. All right, so what's up?
So she says Aubrey's case claims he's being discriminated against as a protected class in violation of the Civil Rights Act. If the appeal fails, won't it go to the SCOTUS? Gut more rights? Does the money you make matter more?
I'm not sure I read that when I might have missed something, but I don't think he is saying he's a protected class. Like I think correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. You know, I might be wrong, but as I understood it, a protected class. I thought he was suing essentially basically over defamation, and then practices that were against New York business law, which is the botting stuff, right? So the protected class, I'm not sure, unless that's how you're describing him essentially working in collaboration with a company who was supposed to protect his image in a certain way, and he's disputing that by them promoting Not Like Us. But I got it right here. Let me read this real quick. Harvey's case claim is he's being discriminated against in the class of violation of the Civil Rights Act. If the appeal fails, want to go to the Supreme Court, got more rights, does the money make you matter more? I don't think that, if I'm gonna stop a second, I think this is the last round, right? The appellate court. I think this one, I'm not even sure this one has an option to go to for like this type of suit. I'm not sure if this goes to the Supreme Court. If you could look that up, Los, that'd be confirmation there. But yeah, I think it's all bad though. Like everything else, it sounds like, you know, he should have thought about all that before he did any of that. And when I say did any of that, just don't talk about the man's wife. Don't go outside and say that this kid ain't his. That's my whole issue with this whole thing. It's like people start as if Drake was somewhere sitting Indian style at the beach, and then somebody came over and just started screaming PDF at him. That is not how this started. My man said Whitney a whole bunch of times. He said, you beat your wife. He said, I heard this kid might be Dave Freeze. And they got smacked with a very loud online reality, because perception is reality a lot of times when it comes to things. And the reality that he was aware of on TaylorMade Freestyle when he said, tell them that I like young girls as a gift for me, heard it on the Budden podcast, has got to be true. That reality that people believe these things, even if they're false about him, he put that on the table, said a bunch of grimy stuff about the guy he put that on the table in front of. That guy put it on the table back, and now he's in court. You know, like to me, the self-serving nature, all of this could have just been avoided if he just said either not battle, which is what Stat says all the time, or if he just took a non-dirty approach. Like there's ways to battle anybody. You don't have to like have a whole bunch of, you know, dirt on people in order to win a rap battle. I know that's how it's been happening lately, but like, or at least I think that's where it's basically stopped lately. I think a lot of battles earlier were a mix of the two. Now I think it's what did Gucci Mane say? This diss track and what's his name? Oh my God, first name Pooh Shiesty. Like that's really, you know, there's a lot of times we're losing sight of the fact that the art aspect of it can carry. And Euphoria, I think, in the long term, had the art aspect of that has carried. And the way people talk about Family Matters. I don't think Family Matters is a very good diss at all. But people who love Family Matters love the rapping. They love the technique. They love the skill that's in there. A lot of times I hear people say, Drake hasn't rapped like that in a long time. You listen to the way Drake's rapping on Family Matters, right? He's rapping phenomenally. He could have just kept doing that. Why do you have to like water that down with, I heard this might not be your kid? Why do you have to water that down with, when you beat your wife, is it self-defense because she's bigger than you? Like, why do you have to do that in order for that song to win? I think it is patterns that you see with less capable MCs. And that is where my critiques live.
To answer your question about the Supreme Court, so if Drake loses his appeal, he could petition the Supreme Court to hear it, but they don't have to take it. The only reason that it might get interesting is because it touches free speech and whether rap diss tracks count as protected opinion or actual defamation. So there's an angle where they might actually take it, but probably not. And he's Canadian, so why would they bother? If
they does that, man. I mean, look, DJ said here a couple months ago, whenever one of these, I guess he lost the first round, he was going to appeal again. But you know, if you went this far, why wouldn't you go all the way?
I mean, it still depends on them saying, yeah, they'll hear it. So he's got the money to get it there, but will they actually take it?
All right, this court, I think they might. They might put it in the shadow docket.
There's no world where I'm cool with what he said about Whitney, what he said about Dave. I ain't cool with none of that. I know all them people that's foul.
Yeah.
Super foul. So that's why I ain't really tripped when Dot did what he did. So I'm right with you with that. That was out of bounds. And anybody talking about, well, he didn't have to do that. Well, dude didn't have to do that. You don't get to dictate how I'm going to respond to your negativity. Once you take it there, then we're going to go all the way down. You know, you want to go to the ground, I'm going to go all the way to hell with you. Right. So, like, I ain't feeling that. You really good people that you talking about. Straight up. So that's my take on that.
Yeah.
Next up from Shy Knows One, Drake's narrative is BS. He's in multiple lawsuits regarding botting, but somehow Kendrick and everyone loosely associated to him are botting because Drake lost.
Well, I think everybody's botting. I think that's really where it sounds like it starts. It starts at the foundation of the industry since the beginning. Faking sales or faking interest in one way or the other. So I think that's it. Let me submit you our body because Drake lost. I think what they're trying to do is, I think the botting aspect of it is Drake's team or people who are Team Drake trying to reinforce that UMG tipped the scales in Kendrick's favor out the gate. And that's what a lot of the lawsuit's about. But the lawsuit is a bit askew when it comes to that, because on one hand, they'll be like, all these people at the Super Bowl are singing certified PDF. And then another section will be like, you know, all these people are actually bots. They don't really exist, you know? So it's like, it's either bots aren't filling your stadium, dog. You know what I mean? It's kind of in between. But that's the arguments that they're making. And I think that's why they're doing it. I think more than anything else, they're trying to make it, they wanted to go from 20v1 to, like, you know, Drake versus UMG. And I think Kendrick is a vehicle for that narrative. The 20v1 was the best angle he had, in my opinion, because it did look like, if you're someone just coming in from the outside and not thinking about how this battle happened at all, and you start seeing all your everybody in your playlist is mad at this one guy. Like, to me, when he came out with push-ups and then he started talking about that, like, that is like, if he had left that at push-ups and really focused on the guy who was in front of him on Family Matters, it could have been a little bit different. But I look at that as, yo, you see how much it took to take Drake down. You see how much everybody colluded. It wasn't just Rick Ross. It wasn't just Ye. It wasn't just Future and Metro and Kendrick. It was also Lucien. It was also UMG. It was also Vivendi. It was also the Rothschilds. It was also the Mars. You know, like, I think that aspect of it makes Drake actually look and feel and sound, you know, much more larger than life as an artist when he is the one going up against the machine. It also makes him kind of a sympathetic figure. This is the first time I can remember someone going up against a label and everyone is kind of like, let's go label. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how far outside of just the general consensus and conversations you have to be for so many people to be like, you know, I hate UMG, but I'd rather them win than Drake. You know, like I think that it itself is a polarizing position that, again, is all self-inflicted because all homie had to do was either not battle or not say some of the darkest, slimiest stuff that you could say about someone in a rap battle.
You know what doesn't get talked about a lot? The strategy of it all, though. We don't really talk about the strategy, like everybody that was involved on Kendrick's side and making the correct moves and doing things correctly, like putting that music out right after Family Matters, allowing online people to react, white labeling these songs to where you're not penalized, you know, basically getting the community on your side because they're able to play this music and not and monetize off of it, where normally you can't do that.
Yeah.
We can't play Drake's album Thursday and play it on YouTube and go through it without them flagging the channel. So having the foresight to know this is how the community is communicating through reaction videos and saying, oh, you all can react to this and you won't be penalized. It incentivized those people to play that music, and it was just a smart play. You know what I'm saying? So just in all aspects of this battle, if you really just want to be truthful, it was a master class on the side of Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
He had some really good minds with him. Everybody that was working next to
He
him.
outcoached too.
They just not just the music, just like everything about it was like, yo, you got outclassed. We have a better team than you. Period. So that's not all this botting stuff you want to talk. Botting happened on both sides. They both all under the same umbrella. Drake gets bots. Kendrick gets bots. Everybody under that, everybody that puts out music, everybody that puts out a television show on that level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A movie, it's on that level when you're something that's going to billions of people. They're putting the ketchup and mustard on the hot dog. That thing ain't just plain. That's period. That's Floyd tiptoeing. Y'all can hear it. Floyd is moving. Floyd's on the move.
We got a few more here as well. Shout out real quick to Miss Hummus for sending the 5 gifted memberships to the
Hey,
pod.
big shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you, Miss Hummus. What's up?
Thank you, Miss Hummus.
Welcome the Unwrapped to the Third Verse super fans. We're glad to have you here. All right, so
Welcome.
Hey, that's what's up. Super
From,
fan level. Let's go.
From OC_RTR. Hopefully that RTR stands for Roll Tide Roll. Let's see. They said DJ like that.
Is that what that is?
I mean, that's
Roll
what
Tide
RTR
Roll.
stands for in
That's what it is for
Alabama.
you,
I'm
yeah.
hoping that's what it stands for him. I like him already. If that's
I don't even know how you can support a team in the Confederacy. in
Oh, God.
2026.
Here we go. Here we go.
I was like, you just threw that. You just threw him an alley-oop right there.
Time out. Los is from Alabama, and his favorite team is Alabama. Roll Tide, and clearly, the Confederacy is
Justin's more of an Ole Miss guy.
Absolutely not. That's hilarious. That's funny you even say that. Justin hates Ole Miss.
Yeah,
I think I hate Ole Miss too.
I think that was part of it.
To streaming and botting, he said it's like this kid who had a rap song. He used his parents' credit card to purchase a song over 70,000 times. Holy shit! It got his song on Apple Hot New coming up. Apple eventually figured out what he was doing and took his music down. You can't believe the numbers; they do lie. 70,000 times on your parents' credit card.
He did that? Did he go to jail?
I mean, I don't know. His parents.
You know, it's like fraud, I think.
Well, that's what they got that one guy on, which was the brilliant idea that he created AI songs and then bought it himself.
Yeah.
What's our guy?
Right back.
What's the A&R Chris? Anakuta. He did an interview. He said 50,000 AI songs drop daily.
I believe it.
50,000.
For the button. Why wouldn't? Why not?
50,000?
Oh, it takes 30 seconds to make.
Yeah, I was
three,
like-
You know how
to make
crazy
3
that
different
is?
versions. Yeah.
50,000 a day?
We should make an AI version of a Fuppum album and drop it.
I don't know what that
We
is.
can make it a country. We can make it a country Fuppum album.
Oh, country Fuppum that's probably where we're at right now.
He's so dumb.
DJ, we have a super chat actually just for you here.
Just for me. Uh-oh.
They specifically made it out to you.
I'm stressed out
I'm
already.
assuming this is Hitter95 or HTTR95. It said Lil Wayne said he and Drake both wrote on Detox. Is that true, DJ?
Or what do you wrote on? It didn't
Like
come out.
wrote-
It never came out.
It never came out, so they couldn't. So we don't know what Detox
So
is.
technically,
So So that's impossible. It's impossible to
I'll
answer.
for you. They both came in the right.
They definitely both came
They
in.
both
Yeah.
came in
No, but I
right,
was like,
for
that's
sure.
like a trick question from my cousin Vinny at the end when there's no real answer. It's impossible to answer. Like,
Let's say this. The answer to the question even much more than DJ, so further than DJ. Everybody that's anybody.
yes.
In the
Yeah, I was
music
gonna
industry,
say I could say yes before you even asked.
yeah,
said the
came
name.
to work on that project unless they were arch nemesis of Dre or Eminem.
Right.
But other than that, everybody worked on it. From T.I. to everybody. Common to
Cole.
J. Cole, anybody, everybody. That's how I met these people, most of it.
Yeah, Stat Quo, talking about all the 10 greatest.
No, but yeah, they all came over. Yes.
See, we got Unc Ditto says, I'm late. Stat, did you cover the disappeared GNX? I think we did cover that, didn't we?
We did talk about that. Yeah, we think
that.
somebody just flagged it just to
Just rewind, Unc Ditto. You'll
yeah, we covered it. But shout out to you, man. Somebody flagged it just to get some money.
We have another from Nisa Najib 679 says, this is what the right does. Come on.
The right hand or
the right, like the Republican.
You know what I don't like about this? I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like. I feel you. I'm rocking with your stance. I'm not going against this. How we just let them just get a whole direction, and then how we let the left get that direction? They got it. I don't want it to be the right, the left. I don't even like that because then I'm like, if I go right, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. If I go left, I'm doing something wrong. I don't want to be right or left. Just call them what they is. They not directions. That's not that. You can't be a whole direction because you like that's the right. Oh no, I'm on the left. No, you ain't on none of that. You just like a particular party. I don't want them. They can't have a direction. That's like, oh, that's the up. Oh, that's the down. I'm just saying. Am I crazy? What you think about that?
I mean,
that's the most valid political take I think I've heard you have.
That is probably the strongest take you've had on this.
Just saying, like, what do we?
In terms of politics?
How do they get
very
that?
pro direction?
How do they get that? Oh, right. I'm going right. I'm right every time. I'm left every time. And then right always sounds better than left.
It does.
So it's not even
being right is cool.
Exactly. So that's not fair to the left. Because right is a double for right. So what is the left? Is the left wrong? That's not fair. It's not fair. It's not evil. It's not equal.
Sam's got a point.
Exactly.
All right, from just_Gwen again. She's making a lot of appearances in the super chat today. Thank you, Just Gwen. She says this is classic propaganda. He wants to appear bigger and yet wants sympathy since he's going after UMG. It's also an attempt to undermine Dot's win in regards to Kendrick.
Oh,
He doesn't have to appear bigger.
Yeah,
dude's huge.
Yeah, he's a big. I don't think he needs any help appearing bigger. Like, I mean, like he's enormous. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. And that's undeniable, no matter where, whether you like him or not.
Yep.
Well, what's the rest of it?
I'm gonna say this. I've said this before. No company, they definitely don't buy more than they're bringing in. So he's bringing in more money than whatever they're doing to inflate what he's doing.
Yeah.
Nobody spends $100
to make 12.
To make $12. That's not how they do it. They'll spend $100 so they can make an
extra
$100,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it has to be a significant multiple to make it make any sense.
Exactly. I was saying
like a little less on the building things because you might put a little more money into something that you want to see grow, but it's still at the end of the day the whole concept is to make money and hopefully build stars, which we haven't been great at as an industry lately, but the concept still has to drive towards that.
I said this. Tell me what you think about this, DJ. I said this on some before. When a label does a deal, let's just say they do a $5 million deal. They're in their mind they're gonna make 20 million. They're not gonna make 5. They're not trying to make 2 million off. Of course, they want to make some money, but they're taking that big of a gamble because they think this artist can be potentially a mega star. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the NBA draft. I'm not drafting the number one pick to be a serviceable player.
Yes, what you're saying though was a lot more dead on back in the day than it is today. Because it's today, a lot of people are buying based on things that are already happening. So if you're buying based on my brain's not working right now, but on money that's already coming in, pipeline that's already going to be coming in, you're taking a little less of a risk, so you can afford for it's almost like an acquisition, not almost like it is an acquisition business. And like for a lot of it, you're buying songs and you're buying artists based on something that's already happening, and then trying the development, hope they're a star later. Back in the day when you used to pretty much, I mean, there were rare examples where songs were popping off, but like you were signing people solely based on the fact that you thought they could be stars. And like, so you had to invest a lot, but you definitely expected to make your money back. Like the thought of spending $1 million on an artist, like the goal was to make at least 10. Like you're not hoping to make 1.2. But now in this, some of this 1.2 is okay because the $1 million risk isn't really a $1 million risk. You already know 800 is coming in. So like, it's like, because of the song is already happening and hasn't been collected on yet. And then like, you already know how, like just perceived how long the shelf life of that song is at that level. And then like you get into it and then it's a much smaller margin that you have to make up. And, you know, hopefully once in a while you actually sign somebody who's talented, who has another hit record. But so it's just a different mindset. Doesn't mean people aren't still trying to sign stars, but it's not the whole business anymore. That's for sure.
What percentage of the business would you say so trying to do that?
Small.
It's probably small on the major level because the risks aren't worth it.
What's
it's
small?
like the business
10% small, 20% small.
I haven't worked in a label in a few years, but my gut would be in the 25% range, maybe even lower.
Think that much?
I think one out of every one out of every four is. I mean, you got to think 3 out of every 4 artists that you're just buying songs. I mean, I think it's actually true. I think it's actually tilting back upwards, honestly, because I think the TikTok that thing is like not as white hot as it used to be. Like,
well, they also killed the app.
Yeah. I'm saying, but the whole concept of the 9-second thing becoming a, like, you see what that turns into long term. I think there are still certain songs that explode, but it's not like there was a minute there where I was sitting in A&R meetings and you were literally just playing 10-second clips and trying to find the lawyer. And like, I think it's a human. I think they're under 50. I think like, I have no idea who's I don't know. Who's the manager? I don't know. What does the artist look like? I don't know, but we got to get it today. Like, it's crazy. But it was okay because you're trying to sign something for what you already know it's going to make. So the risk was minimal. But like, so conceptually, but like then everybody's bidding on the same thing. Then they became bidding wars for people that you don't know are any good is kind of insane. But like the math of it made it not insane. So, you know, but like, so right as of today, I'm not sitting in A&R meetings currently. So, but just from the talk and the people that show up at the restaurant and conversations I have, it feels like it's still, and just a lot of more people doing their own thing. A lot of the A&R guys have their own labels, or they're working with these with these, like, bigger independents that they kind of are seeing that opening for like real artists and kind of trying to position themselves that way to be the one that has a nice stable of them. So,
it's a very big risk to try to, DJ told me, it's like hitting a baseball to try to break an artist. It's not easy. It's like you sign, at one point I signed like 60 acts to break 1 or 2. It's like it's just not easy to do. So when you see these guys and they got like 5-6 artists that they broke, these people are Hall of Famers. You know what
Absolutely.
It's one of the hardest things to do in the music industry is to take someone that no one knows and to turn it into something. And that's what we're doing with the third verse.
Yeah.
Because y'all knew Justin, but y'all didn't know me and DJ. So we're taking a whole new product that nobody knows and turning it into something. And you all are helping us build that.
Yeah.
So subscribe. Shout out to y'all.
Big shout out to y'all.
That's what's going on right here.
That's why we got to put out the Stat Quo album.
I want to ask. I want to touch on something we talked about earlier in the week. Stat. We're gonna come back to Super Chats right after that. But I really think it's time you share your story about how you almost ruined hip hop with the audience.
See, that's what someone said. I don't believe that I almost ruined hip hop, but someone said that.
What does that mean?
Because the SoundCloud rap and how I was a part of a lot of those acts with Cole.
Oh,
and they say that
I thought they were calling you a SoundCloud rapper.
No,
actually,
I
was
excited.
I was the one that actually said that you almost ruined rap.
Yeah, Lo said that. I didn't almost ruin rap. What happened was it's just another generation of.
That's funny. I wasn't agreeing. I was
start from the beginning. Give your mindset at the time, mindset where you are now.
Okay, so
what it is.
No, I'm gonna say this. In the beginning, originally when I started, I was frustrated because I had I missed out on the financial aspects of Kendrick Lamar. I didn't make any money on that, and I missed out on Anderson .Paak. These are things that I was around from the onset. When I met Anderson .Paak, His name was Breezy Lovejoy. You know, I had him. The guy that brought him to the studio was the weed man, Rob Dank. He brought him to the studio. He came in there. He blew us everybody away. I put him in there with Game. Then I took him because Puff was working. I took him to work with Puff. He had a manager. I talked to his manager outside of the studio, like, hey, this guy's incredible, but he was already under, all this stuff, so I couldn't really be a part of it. And then I took him to work with will.i.am. I put him with Schoolboy Q. That's why he's on Schoolboy Q's first project. Nobody knew who he was. And all of a sudden, he just became this big thing. Dre signed him. I made no money off of that. Nothing. So I'm watching two of the dopest guys blow up the charts, and I'm just over here not making no money off of anything. So I just became frustrated, and I started looking outside of the things of that was like Kendrick or Anderson .Paak. I'm not saying I should have made money off of Kendrick, but I definitely was there in the beginning. It would have been nice to be a part of what was going on. I didn't have a label, but I definitely was having some conversations. So anyway, not on top side, but the Dre side of it, So I started looking at the other side of the game. I remember telling Fu, hey, I want a Mexican rapper. Going to these shows with Game, I seen so many my Mexican brothers and sisters out at the show. I'm like, man, they should have an artist of their own. You know what I'm saying? Why I got to be this black dude up here? So DJ Fu brought me Lil Xan. And
that's what he thought about Lil Xan.
Yeah. Yeah,
Floyd is in
that
agreement.
just timed incredible.
Floyd did
is
that.
in agreement.
Floyd didn't do that. So he brought me.
Seems on most of the side.
He brought me Lil Xan, and at the time Xan didn't have he had one tattoo. I talked about this on a No Jumper interview. If you guys want to check it out, but anyway, he brought me Lil Xan. I instantly saw him. I thought he was a star, and I started working with him. And through him, I just got wrapped up into that world of that type of music. And I went to Cole Bennett to shoot his video. Cole shot his video, literally took 5 minutes. Cole killed it, but it took him 3 or 4 months to actually edit it. And I never pressured Cole. And long story short, Cole, we finally put it out. Lil Xan goes crazy. I go to Cole hey, I'm going to manage you because I'm going to give you some money. He didn't want to take the money that I wanted to give him. He took $60,000 because that was, but I offered him way more than that. He took 60. He took that money. He got a building, all this type of stuff. I'm like, look, I'm going to manage you. You don't have to pay me anything, but I'm just appreciative of what you did with Xan. Diego is what I call him. That's his real name. From that, Cole started shooting videos for all this music that people in my age demographic said is ruining music. And because I am the adult in the room handling some of the business, this is why I'm getting this question to say that I almost ruined hip hop. I don't believe that to be true. I think these people were expressing themselves, in the way that they saw fit. Cole provided a highway, if you will, for these cars to be able to go past to their destination. I look at it as you're talking about hundreds of young men and women that were able to get record deals and make millions of dollars, to feed their families. I know for a fact, and I can tell y'all, Lyrical Lemonade was not making the money off of these videos. The only money that Cole got was to shoot them, and most times he didn't even get enough money to shoot the proper video that he wanted to shoot. That's where the conflict came in most of the time. This is, like I said on here, this is why Jack Harlow hates me, because I just was trying to get my man 30,000. Cole probably don't want me to say this. They argued me down. I asked them for $60,000 for 2 of the Juice WRLD videos. Both of those videos got billions of views. This after they went and got a deal for $9-10 million. Cole didn't get any of that money. They got that deal based on those songs, and this man asked for $60,000 for 2 videos, and it was a thing. Like he did something wrong. This is the type of mess that we was going through with these scavengers, these labels. That's why I hate them. And some of these people that working for these artists. You go get. That's why I got into it with NLE Chopper's mama and Steve Stout. I asked them for $30,000 for Top Shotter Flow, whatever that is. You just went and got $10 million from Warner. You telling me we ain't got no money, and Steve Stout's yelling at me because I'm asking for $30,000. And I'm like, bro, you just spent. I just saw you on the floor of the Golden State Warrior game. You spent $60,000 for 2 tickets to the basketball game. My man's, I'm asking you for 30 G's. We're not getting no money off of that. By the way, they still owe us money because they supposed to give him a percentage of that going forward, and it never happened. But anyway, we'll see, Steve. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What I'm saying to you is, listen, if anything, we were victims in this situation because Cole was not properly compensated, in my opinion. He never gonna say that because he didn't do that for the money. Right. He did it because he loved what he was doing and the impact of what he was doing and changing these young people's lives.
If you're not to cut you off, Randy, but if you're basing it on what he delivered and how he helped all these artists, I don't even know what the number is to make it fairly compensated.
But I'm saying, I mean,
he was such an incredible vehicle.
DJ,
I mean, he really was like
$30,000.
a one man. Well, not one man because there was a team behind him, but I mean, branding is MTV.
Yes,
for this generation. So, like, I mean, to think about how Lyrical Lemonade became that vehicle that he built. That I mean, his team built. I want to give everybody credit, but Cole is the face.
Yeah,
built. And like really, like people were going to one destination to see and to feel like they were a part of culture. There's no monetary value you can even put on that. And he definitely didn't get anywhere near that.
And he'll sit on this couch and tell you, like DJ said, we built that thing together. Like we started that thing from the ground up. We didn't do, like they talking about bots. We didn't use no bots. We wasn't doing no cheating. He was literally putting it on his channel. Yeah. I watched that channel go from 30,000 to 30 million subscribers. I watched it with him. All he doing is shooting videos. I was there when he bought his first camera. This dude was one of the first dudes taking the iPhone, shooting videos, putting them up there, getting 20 million views on it. These kids are going, never had record deals, going to get deals, getting all this crazy amount of money. And I'm on the phone with the people that represent them, arguing with them about $10, $20, $30,000. It was a frustrating period for me with that. But I was also in the middle of, like, this is history. You know what I mean? Like, this is history. Like, when I was one day, I was sitting back just counting the records one day because I was thinking about all the records DJ had sold in the industry. I'm just adding up. You're talking about easily 60, 70 million albums when I was working in the mix. Easily when you just start adding it all up. DJ got like 200 million. So, no, I don't think I ruined hip hop. No, I don't think that was it was
almost.
Oh, no,
you tried.
No, I think
I
think just because something does not align with how you think it's supposed to sound, because it's not your, Run DMC or what I think it's supposed to be, that's not. I think you stretching it out and changing it, and it's evolving. And we lost. And honestly, I think hip hop would be a lot bigger if we didn't lose a lot of the stars. I think if Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, a lot of these guys were still alive, this Triple X, especially him, he was a Kanye. Like, these guys, Juice WRLD is one of the most talented artists that I've ever seen. I mean, like, this dude wasn't writing that down with a pen. He would go in the booth and freestyle.
Yeah, he was a Martian like that. He was one of those guys.
He went on Funk Flex and rapped for like 15 minutes, nothing written down, just the top of his head. He never wrote anything down, and he was writing real songs in his brain. Like, people, so when people tell me it's not hip hop, that kid was extraordinarily gifted. You know what I'm saying? And that genre, that sound lost that. They lost Triple X. This would be a totally different conversation we would be having right now, because that's what the youth was. So when we say there's no youth, we lost a lot of the leaders of that youth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my spiel.
Pop Smoke, even though he's not
Pop Smoke, but Pop Smoke's another one.
Genre, but he's another star.
He's
a star.
Superstar.
He's the last super duper star to come out of New York.
Yeah, he's a superstar
that we lost. Like,
we lost him.
It's obviously
massive.
not the same.
His numbers are crazy.
Genre, but yeah,
the sound. Like,
but I mean, he just really, all more than that, just the artist. He was a superstar.
Yeah.
He was Budden, but yeah.
But yeah, we didn't almost ruin it.
I think by not making Fuck 'em too is really where he did.
Third person.
That's all I'm saying. That's where you really. That's what I think Los was referring to. Really.
Yeah,
it was good.
Did y'all see how Justin tapped on the thing?
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
can
I
kill
just
Lawyer?
watched it right now. I wanted to see how it looks with the intermission. That was efficient.
I don't even know.
That was our first one. That was the first intermission.
No, he
Good job.
tapped
That was
tapped
dope.
on the chair.
That's the first good one though. That was like without the
He
prop.
taps on the chair and then what happens?
He taps on the chair.
And then
so
they
he
get an
can hit the
intermission.
button, so he get
And
an
it says the
intermission.
third verse.
Oh,
See, this was the problem with shows now are too perfect. So the viewer don't really get to experience the show correctly. Like when we watch First Take or something, right? Stephen A. Smith might have had the wrong coffee. He had to go take a dump. Why don't we see that? Not him taking a dump, but him.
I was
going
like,
to-
that's,
I'm saying like getting up and having to go to the
this is your
bathroom.
friend.
I'm saying like he actually leaving and like, yo, my stomach hurt. Like I wanted some grapes. I went and got some grapes. You know what I'm saying? That type of like real life.
Yeah,
This
they'd
is
be
real
pissed if
life.
They didn't know you had grapes.
I'm just saying this is real. Dude. And like everything's here is real. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaron would they wouldn't have known Aaron that Aaron is messing up. Now they know Aaron. They know Aaron's been messing up all morning. They wouldn't have known that Floyd is over here coughing, making noises. Floyd would be in a cage if we were somewhere on ESPN set. They wouldn't let Floyd just run around. We let Floyd do what he want to do, man. Floyd coughing, burping, farting, whatever you want.
Right.
Floyd is the dog.
Yeah.
He's not crying. Sorry.
More super chats.
We do have some more super chats. Let's see where we left off at. Okay, so Blue Slides 24 says, "What happened to Hitman from 2001?"
Oh, Hitman is dope. I think he just started living his life. I think he never got his he never got the opportunity to put the album out. I think they went on tour because when he was leaving, I came around probably like 3 or 4 years after that. I started around 2003, 2004 when I started coming around.
This is before that, right? Because this is Hitman was at the right. That was Hitman was at the end of the what video was that?
He was on 2001.
Right, but they actually had a thing and like who's next and like at the end of one of the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hitman was dope.
he was dope. Just probably never had the record. Probably never had the record that made the launch. And you got to remember that time. Like there was everything that was coming out was so just to crack through was crazy. Like with Dre and then M and then 50. And then, like it was just so. I mean, shit. Stat knows. Stat was at the tail end of it, but it was like it just. I guess like I don't remember exactly, but he was dope. But it just like.
Yeah, he was
but I
really
definitely.
good.
But I don't remember hearing the record.
Prolific writer. He wrote a lot of the stuff. Him and D.O.C. And speaking of D.O.C, I don't know. I don't got no problem with you. It's love. You hit Justin and said you felt disrespected. I was cracking the joke about the voice. I look back at it. I don't mean no harm. You know I love you. And Miss Erykah Badu is a queen. I was just telling the story of how it happened. You don't mean no disrespect. You know, I don't want you to feel disrespected. I got love for you. I rock with you. But the facts is the facts. I would write a song and you'd come in there because you had seniority and my song was gone after you said what you said. And then they keep a little part of my song. That's just how it happened. It happened a lot of times, sir. I understand. Just saying. It happened a lot of times. So when you talk about, I don't know how he could say something because he only had 4 bars of the record. Yeah, because I had the whole record before you came in and said I got something. Well, you know what? That's me making fun of the boys again. I don't want no problems. Love you dearly, brother. You're a legend. You're a GOAT. We appreciate you and thank you for allowing me to even
to fly.
That I can say that I wrote records where you wrote on them and I did too. Shout out to you, sir. Dallas, Texas, in the house.
What do you guys remember about Rakim being at Aftermath?
All I remember is all the beats that 50 Cent first album was Rakim. All of them was Rakim beats. He had songs on all those. I was told that's something they told me. Because Dre would give me a beat. Because some of the beats I had became Games album.
Which beats did you have that ended up on Games album?
What's that? The Church for Thugs. West Side. What's that one? What's the West Side with 50 on the hook? All that Dre. All
West Side Story. Is that what it's called?
West Side Story.
West Side.
Yeah.
And then nigga looking.
I was literally listening to that on the way here.
That song, I remember I was at Can-Am Studio, which is now owned by Ali. I was in there trying to record that song. Dre, Mike Lynn was there. Dre got so mad at me because I couldn't get the cadence right. He was trying to get me to do some like kind of like, you know how when Snoop go off into the reggae, sound like he a Rasta artist sometimes. Yeah. Dre was trying to coach me to do that, and I just couldn't get it. I'm fresh out of Atlanta trying to do that shit, and he got mad. He got frustrated. And I was like, yo, and so I made the mistake telling Dre like, I think I want to take it home and work on it. I remember Dre looked at me like, what? You want to do what? Okay, yeah.
He didn't want you to.
No, there's no taking it home to work on it.
Oh, you mean take the music out the studio? Gotcha.
We're gonna do this here.
Yeah.
This ain't homework, sir. You're at work. I didn't understand it at the time. I learned fast though. Right. There's no taking it home. You finish it here. We don't leave here without something that can change the world. That's Dr. Dre's motto. So I learned that quick.
Okay. All right, we got another one from OC_RTR. Says, you know what don't get talked about during this battle at the time is Vince Staples' response when asked about the battle, how the record labels were consolidated. Shout out to Northside Lord NYC.
How the record labels were consolidated.
No, Vince was basically saying, I talk about this all the time. Everybody want to focus on Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah.
But they're all under the same umbrella. So the beneficiary at the end, the biggest beneficiary. What's up with my
got you, Crosif.
Beneficiary. Did I get it right?
Pivotable was hilarious. You would have loved the pivotable day.
Pivotable.
You crushed it right there.
Pivotable.
It's pivotal.
Yeah. Pivotal. Why I keep trying to put a B in there?
I like pivotable.
Beneficiary. The biggest beneficiary to the battle between Drake, Kendrick, and then you want to insert J. Cole is Universal because they're all under that umbrella. So that's what. So when they asked Vince Staples about who's winning, Vince Staples says Universal's winning. So yes, Universal is winning because this all benefits them. Drake's even this lawsuit is now marketing for his album that's dropping Thursday or Friday, because people it's more conversation, there's more things to talk about, and that's what drives the product. That's marketing strategy. So.
You know. Did I hear a rumor? Did you guys hear a rumor that Drake is going to go at J. Cole direct? Is that really a thing, or is that?
I just heard
a light rumor.
Khaled.
You heard Khaled.
Khaled and ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, I saw. Those are two that I see every.
Gotcha. Yeah. I would love to see J. Cole versus Drake. Like right now, for me, if this was like boxing,
if you got to pick your verses, you got to pick your verses right now. Battle verses,
both of them. We go diss track. I mean, I don't know, battle verses. That's not even really.
No, I meant battle version of verses.
Yeah,
not actual verses. I meant like.
But like, I would love to see J. Cole versus Drake. I think that both of them would be trying to prove a point. I think both of them would go in there with hungry pens. I think both of them would look at each other and be like, this is probably my last chance to maintain the level of respect that I have because I can't be third in the big three. And I think their styles are so different. I think that J. Cole would, put his pen together in a different kind of way. And I think that Drake is just straight up funny. Like he has more personality on the track. I would love to see it.
You just want to see light skin debauchery.
I actually feel like I just saw light skin debauchery. That's from Drake. His whole approach was debaucherous, and so was J. Cole's. Like, J. Cole's press run was like terrible.
I'm saying head to head. You want to see the red bones get at it, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see who's number 3. Who's the number 3?
The battle for number 3?
Is this the NIT?
That's what it is.
The NIT.
I can't be alone in this point. Loach, you want to see it. You would love to see J. Cole versus Drake.
Because I kind of hate them both. So if they could both lose, that would be great.
And you hate both of them?
J. Cole is the most mid rapper I've seen in my life. I don't understand.
For real?
Don't say that too much in the comment section.
They're about to be popular.
For real?
Yes.
You think J. Cole's mid?
Mid. And I feel bad saying it because my boy Aziz works on all his stuff, and Aziz is a phenomenal producer, but J. Cole just hops on Aziz beats and just makes them. It's not that good.
Wow,
that's mid.
Yeah,
That's
Super
crazy. You
Super
did it
mid.
wrong, Los. I don't agree with that.
mid is a little strong.
That's strong.
I didn't say he's whack. I just said he's mid.
that's terrible.
But
And
mid
then
means like
in
that's
this
technically.
cipher, you're not allowed to say words like mid or craptastic. It turns into.
I don't have an
Going too
issue with
far.
it. I just said it's a strong opinion. I don't have an issue.
Are you
with the
saying
wording.
like mid? Are you saying like mid historically,
Historically.
or like okay historically
just
mid?
historically from start to finish.
Okay.
He's come out the gate mid. He's gone to the
Come
middle
on,
of the race mid.
Yo,
But saying
Finish.
mid conceptually means
Just
mid
mid.
I
conceptually.
can't say he came out the gate.
Yeah, mid
He came out the gate
conceptually.
crazy.
Every day a star is born mid.
I'm
Whoa!
thinking.
Mid.
Yeah, but like mid means half the game is above him, right?
Yeah.
Conceptually.
So
So, you're saying
so-
half the rappers
Name me five-
consistently have been above him?
Time
Is
out.
crazy.
Name me five. Name me 10 rappers that came
Well, I'll
out.
give you 5 right now. At
Five
least
that came
3.
out around his
I'll
time.
give you 3 at least. Dylon.
You don't really think Dylon's better than
No, he just doesn't move the needle for me at all.
Who's your favorite? Don't say somebody crazy just
No,
because.
I mean honestly, if I had to choose any rapper historically, it'd probably be Scarface.
Well, in comparison to that, he's not Scarface.
Yeah.
Scarface.
mid.
Scarface is another level.
It's not terrible. It's just not good.
Not good is wild, but okay.
Would you put Crit above him?
I don't know what
People
it
thought I
is.
was being mean to Jay.
Big
That's
Crit?
what I'm saying. I'm a nice guy
I
out
think
here.
Big Crit is vastly more entertaining than J. Cole.
Who?
Big Crit.
Yeah.
Big
This
Crit.
could have been different. I think Crit just sold the wrong album. Like if he sells that mix, is it Forever and a Day? Is that the one?
I think it's Forever and a Day.
I think it's Forever and a Day. He gave that away as a free mixtape when everyone else was selling them. Section 80, they sold, that whole crop. That's when they were starting to move into let's start selling physical products. That's the one he gave away. If he had sold that one, I think it puts I think that's when his gravity was the heaviest at that point in time. I think that actually puts a number value on
Yeah, it puts
a number on it.
quantifies it.
Right, quantifies what the movement is. And then that gives him more runway. Like
No,
leave
you're
that
not
there.
wrong.
I feel like J. Cole's like one of those guys that that like you can tell he's intelligent, but he thinks he's smarter than he actually is.
I think he understands how smart he's not after this press run, because he was saying a lot of things on this press
But
run.
until this press run, he
Yeah.
definitely thought he was smarter than
Yeah.
we all think he is.
Right. He said that the only way he can compare what he feels like is watching Steph and Seth play in the finals.
It's a very
And didn't
mid
think that
analogy.
he sounds like he's saying Drake and Kendrick are his sons. Like he never gets that far. Right. In the cover, that whole section of the interview on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, where he was like, I don't think I'm the best. You think I'm the best. Dog, I just don't think he understands what everyone else is out here doing. What everyone else's fan bases are fighting over sometimes. And whether he feels like that or otherwise, I'm not sure if that is the branding I would put on my career after.
I think J. Cole's definitely not mid. I think J. Cole is really great. So I don't know. But I mean, Los is entitled to his opinion.
Absolutely.
Right.
So just like everybody else, but I think J. Cole is phenomenal. And I think because of his content, to get where he's gotten doing that type of music is extraordinary and to be commended, because he performs in stadiums doing what
Arenas.
arenas and he's done a stadium before. We already talked about that. He didn't do a stadium tour, but he's performed in a stadium and everyone was singing the song. It's happening.
I respect.
Well,
it. I
you
mean,
said stadiums like it was plural.
No, but he's done stadiums.
Oh,
Like he's
I
done
think
multiple.
a stadium.
No, he's done not just no.
I'm loving this.
He's
This
done
makes me
multiple.
happy.
He's done
This makes me
multiple.
happy.
He's done stadiums.
It's all Los's fault. By the
I'm
way.
just saying.
I have a lot of respect for J. Cole to be able to bamboozle this many people.
I knew that's where I was going to go. I was like, we're going to go to Trick the World.
Yo,
It's
yes,
impressive.
yo, Los, I gotta give you the same talk I gave this man over here. Dog, bro, you can't be talking about these bamboozling. You can't talk about that dude's iconic. Can we put some respect on his name, though, dog?
I respect it.
You
To be
said
able to
bamboozling.
that is impressive,
He
and to
respects
be
the
able,
bamboozle.
yeah,
That's
I
terrible,
respect the hustle.
You and Justin from the same school of disrespect. What has Cole done personally for us to be able to talk to him like that?
No, but that being said,
Well, that's
but
the
there is
problem. He has a. Excuse me.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I don't think he's. I don't agree with people who say he's whack. I don't think he's whack at all. Right, but I think that people's expectations for Cole grossly outperformed what we ended up getting from Cole. Because Cole, for real, in a real way, even as far as going up into the battle, there was a lot of people that thought Cole might actually be the best rapper all the way up until April 6, 2024. You know what I mean? Like, that was a huge population that said that. There's a bunch of people that said they wish Cole didn't apologize because they know his pen is really nice like that. Now we got to watch his interviews where he says he doesn't believe he's the best. He's actually Del Curry. What's he talking about?
Hey, Pete Justin body language when he talk about it.
Yeah.
You see him?
Yeah,
He hates him. He hates him. Yo, why you hate him, dog? Y'all from North Carolina together, dog.
He didn't even know who Nick Grant was. I
Oh,
thought that
shout out
was
to
crazy.
Nick,
I thought
man.
that was crazy to
We
be.
gotta
by the
have.
way.
We gonna have Nick on. Nick a cool dude, man. Shout out to Nick Grant, man.
There was a moment in that Las Vegas interview where they asked him directly about Nick Grant, and he was like, "Nah, I never heard of him." Like,
For real?
For real. In my mind, I'm like,
No, that's not
I was
true.
like, how can that be possible?
That's
Nick
not
is
true.
not a small artist.
He didn't say that.
He's 100% said. He says he's not familiar with Nick Grant.
Really?
Yes.
That breaks my heart.
It broke my heart too.
That's like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne they asked him about somebody he didn't know who it was.
It's like Lil Wayne not knowing Currency. Maybe that's too close because they were the same level. It's like Lil Wayne not knowing. I don't even know. I can't even think of it right now. But that really caught me off guard.
Well, shout out to Nick Grant. We definitely know who you are, dog.
Yeah, his new project is really, really dope too. Coming in 2 weeks, I think.
We have more. Yeah, we have a few more super chats.
Oh yeah, let's rock with them.
Speaking of new projects from Ivy Black Coffee, says I'm late, but we can't ignore Kenny Mason dropping a new album yesterday. Some great production and energy. Y'all should check it out if you haven't.
A-Town in this thing, Kenny Mason, super talented. You know
Shout
what
out to
I'm saying?
Lils for sending it to me too. She's the moderator, one of our moderators in there right now. I haven't
Shout out
listened
to
to it
Kenny
yet, though.
Mason, man. Shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing. He's one of the guys that could actually go in between, kind of like trappish, but then still like that soulful hip hop. He's super dope. Super. I love how he uses stacks his backgrounds on certain songs and all the yelling and all that. Like he had like 40 people on the back of the on the stacks of the hooks. So he's super talented, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what up?
Just Glenn says bigger than the program, fellas. Ms. Hummus says, Justin, would you ever sit down with Vlad or Adam PDF/racist22 asking for a friend at Stats?
Well, yeah,
I like that one.
Well, I've been on No Jumper before, so there's that. And I've conducted interviews for Vlad, so there's that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess that's the answer. The answer is one way or the other. I guess one way or the other that's happened already.
Is that are they criticizing me because I went on there?
Yes, they are. Stats.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So who's that?
Miss Hummus.
Ms. Hummus.
So Miss Hummus, let me tell you why I went on Adam 22. There was an incident where one of the artists that I work with was talking about me, and Adam was one of the few people in media, because he was around during that time, that came to my defense. A lot of people that was around that had voices was just letting this dude say what he wanted to say. So Adam brought some levity to the situation and came to my defense. And Adam has been trying to do, along with some of the other people that you mentioned, been trying to have me do interviews for a very long time. And since I started this podcast, he reached out, and you know, DJ had went and did R&B Money with our brother Jay Valentine, and you know, Justin was like, "Hey, it's a good way to promote what we're doing, because clearly a lot of the people that watch No Jumper aren't in this
Right.
group right here."
Right.
So, and he came to my defense. So I said, okay, this is my first interview. I would rather sit down. I want to sit down with someone that actually had my back during that situation. And a little known fact, if you watch the interview, it was a time where I kind of was like managing Adam. This is before all the other stuff. I didn't know about the porn stuff. I found that out on the interview. My interview
Which was
with
epic.
Yeah, my interview with him is a lot different than some of the interviews that he typically does. So if you guys want to go check that out, but yeah, I didn't know about a lot of those things, and I helped him when he was going through one of his first crises in the music industry. And so I was kind of like managing him, but then he took a different route, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How he was gonna get here. But whether we like it or not, there are people that like really subscribe to that and they love that. So, you know, in the growth of what we're doing here, it's important that we get our voices on those type of platforms so that we can distribute change and show how you're supposed to conduct yourself. So if you go on that interview, it's totally different. It's a different vibe. Ain't nobody throwing no boxing gloves at me. We ain't talking about no crazy stuff. Ain't no gang signs, none of that. We're just having a real good conversation between two men.
What up?
So, sorry.
From K-Way for real, RIP XXX Peekaboo. OC RTR says in regards to the beef, the loser has to leave the game forever. And from Blue Slides 24, they said they want to know what's your take on the Patriots coach situation, Mr. Rabel and Mrs. Rossini.
There we go, right there. You perk up.
Look at that.
You went to Boston College.
What?
You went to Boston College.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do with Boston College?
What I'm saying.
Let me get you another green tea.
What does that have to do with Boston College?
You got another green tea in the fridge?
No.
Oh well, you got to go get that.
No, I'm straight.
I'm saying you got to. That's you. You went to Boston College.
What does that have to do with this crazy situation?
Because the Patriots are in Boston, so you
true.
Closer to the situation.
I mean, I think it's.
Yeah, go ahead. Nobody in there.
Oh, I mean, it's insane, the story. I mean, just the stuff they would do and the denials and there's no way this happened. And then there's like pictures of them 7 years ago. And then, I mean, it's some of it is so funny. Like, I mean, it's obviously terrible for the families, whatever, but some of it is so funny.
Did you see the logo?
No, what's the logo?
The Patriots logo where she's in front. And
with the hiking, like the old one, like
yes.
no, I haven't. But that sounds insane. But no, I haven't.
Incredible.
You're talking about like 85 Patriots Super Bowl logo.
Yes,
like
and he's in the back and she's in the front.
They lost to the Bears. Yeah.
Exactly, but that
white helmet Patriots.
as a logo. Oh, fantastic.
That is insane. But I mean, I don't know when the shit becomes bigger than the cat, as Jimmy was like with that, because it just seems, oh my God.
That is fantastic.
Oh my God! Yes,
that is fantastic.
That's a great logo. They're gonna make hats and shirts.
That's fantastic.
But
they should fire him for sure, though.
I mean, it's really up to the tolerance. Like when it gets to be, if that's gonna be the whole energy around the team and stuff, he's a good coach.
I mean, the owner got caught with going to the jack-off spots.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's a good coach. So I mean, like it's like he has a little more leeway, I'm sure, than most. He just took a team that really wasn't that great to the Super Bowl. So like, but I mean, if it just keeps coming up and keeps, I don't understand so much that went around it, like why he went to counseling during the NFL draft, like why they made it a point that he had to leave on the like it's basically like the most important days of the year, and like he couldn't go to counseling on Monday, he had to go on Saturday.
Have we ever thought
everything about it? Like that whole story is so crazy to me. But like, I assume at some point, if it keeps coming up, and one of my favorite things Jimmy says to me is like, when the shit gets bigger than the cat, you get rid of the cat. Like, if that ever gets to that point, that, I mean, we'll see it. Like, because it feels like it feels like that's all, but I mean, it's the off season now. So like, it's not really like we're getting to OTAs, but like, schedule announces in 2 days. So that's fun. That's a great day in the year, especially for a Met fan. So it's already football season. So like when it's like baseball's over, so it's on to the next sport. So like for us, like, I'm excited to see the schedule and stuff. But if it keeps getting, like if it stays a bigger story, and I mean at some point, that's got to become a distraction in some way. So we'll see.
It's not a distraction for me. I think it's great.
Oh no, I meant yes. I didn't mean for you, Stat. To clarify, I did not mean for Stat.
Listen, man, like have we not? They probably have an arrangement. The families, they probably have a situation where that's cool with what they do. It
doesn't seem like they had an arrangement.
You don't think so?
I mean,
somebody, all these in these people's business. Man, who you doing what you doing with? Ain't my business. I don't like that. Like reporting on who doing what with who. Like that ain't nobody business. If that's the case, like, man, come on. Is everybody in the room? Last time I checked,
they weren't in the room. They were like at a resort, like in public.
Well, hey.
I mean, like in you're a star. Like it's hard to not get noticed. Like
that was true.
Yeah, like no, it wasn't like they like had like a PI like shooting through the window somewhere.
They should have moved better. They was gonna do that.
I just think like the excess, like the over the top, like if you're trying to protect something, like the over the top line when you know there's other stuff out there, like from 10 years ago or whatever is what
Oh,
makes
they
it.
lied about it?
They said like it wasn't real, like it was all fake. Yeah, they both came out and said like it's nothing, it's not this big deal being made about nothing, and then it's like, you know, all these crazy things. You see the old tweets from 7 years ago where like it's pretty funny.
So now they issuing public apologies. You know, I hate those.
I don't think they were public
I hate
apologies.
public apologies.
But I'm just
You
saying.
talking about verbal cheating on the
Yeah,
We're talking about like the two of them, like you go back to the tweets that Rossini sent and all the things back in the day, like talking about the Titans because he was a Titans coach at the time. It's just just if you take them out individually, there it's hysterical.
Yeah,
it's entertaining.
Brandon Clark died.
Yeah, the Grizzlies player, the guy.
Yeah.
He's still in the league. Yeah, but he's young. He's like under
What
30.
happened to him?
I don't know. I just saw it. It was a headline coming up here.
Rest in peace, Brandon Clark, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not even 30 years old. Terrible.
That's crazy. Rest in peace, man. Crime rap.
Crime rap. So we have another
What?
segment.
Oh.
We started last week. We bring it back this week. It's called Crime Rap, hosted by Rebellious Essence.
All right, let's get into it. So today on Crime Rap, we're going to be talking about the unsolved murder of Mack Dre. So he actually was, ambushed on a highway. So Andre Mack Dre Hicks is from the Bay Area. He's a Bay Area legend who was ambushed on the Kansas City highway in 2004 in a case that spiraled into revenge killings, false accusations, and more unanswered questions than justice. So Mack Dre, he died on November 1st, 2024 in Kansas City. His murder remains officially unsolved. He was a Bay Area legend, the founder of Fizz Entertainment, and one of the most influential figures in the hyphy movement. I knew you were going to know what I was trying to read. But so this occurred during the evening after he had a show. He was riding in a white van through Kansas City after a Halloween weekend, and a black Infiniti G35 with no license plates allegedly pulled up alongside the driver's side of the van on Highway 71. That's when gunmen opened fire, and reports say on the driver's side of the van, it was hit with dozens of rounds. Dre was struck in the back of the neck. The van crossed traffic, went off-road, and crashed down the embankment where Mack Dre was thrown from the wreckage and pronounced dead at the scene. So, however, his driver lived. And before this show, there was a dispute with Mack Dre in Kansas City with Damon Whitmill. According to the reports and witness accounts, Whitmill was reportedly a first-time promoter. The event was chaotic and poorly managed, and Mack Dre allegedly arrived late. So the venue reportedly had to be rented for extra time because Mack Dre was late, and police allegedly shut down the show earlier because the crowd became unruly. And then Whitman allegedly lost around $6,000 because of this. So to make up for this loss, Mack Dre reportedly agreed to do a Halloween nightclub appearance, and this appearance allegedly went poorly. So Dre reportedly showed up late again and treated it more like a walkthrough than a full performance. The investigative reports claim that Whitmill felt disrespected, embarrassed, and financially burdened. So there's an alleged story that leads to, there's documentations where it suggests that Whitmill blamed Mack Dre for the failed shows and then allegedly paid 2 local men to take him out. The payment was around $10,000 to carry out the hit. Another local figure reportedly owned the white van that Mack Dre was riding in that night. So according to the investigation theories, the man who knew the vehicle provided the van's location to the shooters, which may have allowed the ambush to happen. There's more information here.
That's crazy. Do you guys remember when this first happened? Where were you guys when you got this tragic news?
I think I was still in Atlanta, but we was rocking with Mack Dre over there. I think the Bay Area is probably in the West Coast is most similar to the South. I think that's why Lil Jon had such a big impact with E40 and Too Short. So it's like hearing that and Mack Dre was one of the, you know, the forefathers, the godfathers of that whole sound. And then just to hear that the dispute really came down to being over $6,000, you know, it's man, I just hope, you know, when we hear these type of stories, the reason why we even go through them is because you never know who's listening, but we want to be able to shed light on situations and say, hey, maybe in the future, if you ever find yourself in a disagreement, you know, it's not really worth it. There's ways to work around it, and to not end up like this, because we really lost a legend over some.
The finality of it is
over
insane.
like $6
For
grand.
what it
Like we
was.
lost Mack Dre, like an icon, you know, over $6,000. So that's, I mean, if y'all wondering why we talking about this, we talk about this because sometimes, you know, we laugh, we have fun, but at the same time, we've lost some very important people in hip hop music, you know, and we just want to highlight certain stories so that going forward, anybody that listen to what we have going on here can say, you know what, it's not worth that. We heard crime rap on, maybe it's not. Let's think about what we're doing, you know. So that's kind of like our way of why it's going down. DJ.
Yeah. I don't really recall to the day. I mean, what it was like, it was 04, right? That's what you said. It was like the fall of 04 when it was out. Yeah. No, but it's definitely a loss of a legend, and yeah, it's completely unnecessary. But I mean, definitely, because the Bay. I mean, a lot of us, we were doing a lot of stuff down in Atlanta, so it definitely translated down there. Like I remember, like when Jim Crow, like when Polo, when we had that record, Holiday Player, we went right up there to Too Short, and we did the remix of that record as well. I mean, the record blew up in San Francisco, like in Oakland, bigger than anywhere. It was Atlanta and the Bay is where the record was a smash, and never really translated across. But it really is a terrible loss. Sounds insanely unnecessary, as most are. But, yeah.
Absolutely.
So this, Justin, do you want to say anything?
No.
So this story actually continues and goes deeper, where there was 2 different rappers getting blamed for the murder outside of the promoter of the event. So one of the rappers was Mack Minister, who's actually from the Bay Area. He was brought in for questioning alongside Fat Tone.
Oh, wow.
So Anthony Watkins is Fat Tone, and then Mack Minister. So Fat Tone was a Kansas City rapper, and after Mack Dre's murder, rumors spread that he was involved because of his connection to Kansas City, his reputation, and the alleged tension. And there was some lyrics that he had that people interpreted as disrespectful. But the Kansas City police reportedly cleared Fat Tone and also cleared Mack Minister, who was actually at the show that evening. So that's why he was in question. But this leads into, in May of 2025, so like just like 5-6 months later, this less than a year of Mack Dre getting killed, Fat Tone and his friend Cowboy were lured to Las Vegas, where according to prosecutors, that Fat Tone believed he was going to meet Snoop Dogg. That alleged setup involved the Bay Area rapper Mack Minister, and instead of Fat Tone and Cowboy meeting Snoop Dogg, they were led to a deserted construction area where Fat Tone was reportedly found shot around 20 times, and his friend Cowboy was reportedly found shot around 13 times. So prosecutors argued that the killings were revenge for Mack Dre's murder.
Dang. Get sinister.
2000, did I say 2005? 2005.
Man, listen, I don't know what was going on, but that's not the business. Let's get it together, man. Let's love each other, man. None of that. Let's keep
like Fresh Out of Casino.
Exactly. That's crazy. It should be a movie.
There was also another witness. So there was a woman there who was a girlfriend of one of the murderers who accidentally witnessed the murder, and she was allegedly found dead in California from a gunshot to the head a few days later because of all of this. And the cops also had the evidence of who owned the Black Infinity. There was a jailhouse informant that reportedly told the detectives.
1 second, not to interrupt you. I feel like if you keep talking about this, they're gonna come get us.
I mean, I did a lot of research.
Like every sentence you keep going, it's like somebody.
That is so funny.
So the next line gonna be, something with us. Let's leave it there.
The next line is gonna be something with us.
Everybody got killed.
There's
They
a lot
all
of
got
evidence.
killed. I just don't want. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, everybody. We gonna hold it down.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't want
Crime
to talk
rap.
about that one no more.
Yeah.
We want crime rap next week. You did. We
did.
appreciate you. We don't want no problems. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, that was a lot.
it was a whole lot. Let's check some super chats. We got super chats.
We do have some more super chats.
Let's get to the super chat. Thank you so much. No, but thank you so much, Rebel. That was dope. That was dope. Thank you so much.
Ooh, that was heavy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, we got from Miranda_T. Sending love from the UK. Can I get a B-Day shout out? Happy B-Day, Miranda.
So she's oh shoot. I guess we only do that on Thursdays.
Yeah, Miranda from UK.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Miranda. Miranda, she likes to eat at the Express Panda. You know what I'm saying? Miranda loves to eat at Panda. You know what I'm saying? She had she's friends with Santa. And she likes to go to Santa Ana.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, she did want a birthday, yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miranda.
OCRTR says, I'm 53 and in Staten Island. The 18 to 30 age group, J. Cole is the best to them. Before the battle, my nephew's age 18 and nephew 26. I would say he the best.
Right. There's a lot of people who I think believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or at least all the way up until, right. I mean, there's still people who still believe it. Don't get me wrong. But like, that was the conversation. That's why I think Drake versus J. Cole would be phenomenal. I think it would punch above his weight class. Like, sincerely, I think it'd bring the best out of both of them. And I don't think neither of them would go into really dark places the way we just saw.
Right.
I think that would actually be like, you know what I mean? That might actually be, you know, something more interesting that we like to see, you know.
Out of the mids. All right, K-Way for real says, the next time anyone does an interview with Adam 22, ask him if he likes all black people or just the ones he can make money off of.
Oh. K-Way gets. Listen, man. I've never felt that Adam disliked me, but maybe because I am one of the black people he can make money. So K-Way, I'm not about to argue with your sentiment because I happen to be one of the Negroes that can make money with it. So,
Right.
you know, I feel you though, you know, but I never got I never got that feeling. I'm not the kind of dude that will sit around and let you say something that I feel offended by as a black person. Like DJ has never said nothing to me where I'm like, hey man, what the hell? You know, it's never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm around white folks all the time. So I don't know. I don't play that, like being disrespected as who I am as a black person. So and the white people that I rock with don't make me feel like that. The three in this room, I love them all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And a half.
And then a half. Yeah.
Well, he's iffy on you.
Yeah.
That's true.
What is that? Well, Los is not. Los is a lot of things. Because I call him a sand nigga. Is that wrong? Can you say that? Is that? Oh yeah, we live. I said,
yeah.
That's not the greatest terminology you could use to describe me.
I'm saying like I would say because people from the Middle East, I consider them.
Literally not.
Yeah.
We get it. We don't need that.
I'm sorry.
We fine.
It is what it is. We
For
got
the record, I'm Senegalese. I'm Senegalese and white, not Middle East adjacent at all. Our last super chat of the day from Shy Knows One. Y'all see that K-pop fake ass Kendrick group? I don't know. I haven't seen
Kendrick group.
She said, y'all see that K-pop fake ass Kendrick group.
So it's a K-pop band that I guess is copying Kendrick. I haven't seen it yet. No.
Do we want to see that?
How does it work? I'm interested.
Well, the whole genre to me is copied from our favorite black people.
So, but that's fake Korea, right?
Rap? Yes.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Korean barbecue. We're gonna focus on the positive here on third verse. Shout out to Korean barbecue, and I think that kid that plays shortstop on the Dodgers is from Korea. Kim, yeah. Shout out to Haesung Kim. Shout out to him and Korean barbecue.
I'm not a big Korean barbecue fan.
What?
I'm not either. DJ.
Are you crazy?
You got to pay to cook your own food. That's against all rules. That goes against all rules.
Thank you.
They should tip me at least. I should at least get 20% at the end.
Justin, you like Korean barbecue?
Yes, I do.
These guys are tripping.
Yeah, I do.
Calvin,
I like the experience of it.
Yeah,
I don't want to cook my own food. I want to do it in my house. I don't want to do it there.
Right, you were very consistent on that.
Yeah,
you don't want food with bone in it.
Yeah, I don't want to do any of those things. It makes me sad.
So if we go to Korean barbecue, you with us? We cook your food, like because we cooking all our stuff. Then you'll eat it.
I mean, I wouldn't not eat it, I guess, but the concept is insane to me. Like you go somewhere to pay to cook your own food.
I think it's awesome.
And you
It's
tip,
it's a
right? You tip, right? At the end of the day, you
Well,
tip
'cause
them for cooking your own food.
You do tip because they come and do stuff.
What do they do?
They'll cook
They
it for
say
you.
good job.
But see, somebody like you, they know you don't like to cook it. They'll cook it for you. You got to go to a really nice one. Somebody took you to the backyard.
No, it was fine. The food was good actually, but I was just mad.
That's crazy. But shout out to the Korean barbecue. And we don't know about that K-pop group.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I'm kind of interested. What does it look like? What does that mean?
It might be this group Hunter something X, Hunter/X.
What'd you type in?
Hunter.
Fake ass K-pop Kendrick group.
I actually typed in K-pop Kendrick group.
They Huntrix was part of
K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. But
Huntrix.
apparently they've
That's
said
the name
that
of the group.
they're influenced by Kendrick. I don't know if that's who they're referring to.
I think the name of the
or
group
not,
in the movie is Huntrix. I'm not sure if that's who Shy knows. Shy, that's not who you talk about, right?
That's what AI said. It could be.
You're not talking about Audrey Nuna, Ray Ami, all the golden people.
Well, before we wrap up,
Boy Next Door is the group.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Before we wrap up, I want to tell y'all to 8 a.m. is the time. We was late today. We're gonna do it at 8 a.m. every Tuesday. Yeah, it's chaotic, but it's gonna be chaotic every time because we're real people and we make real mistakes. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back Thursday at 8 a.m. The Carrie Hilson video is coming. We're just waiting on her to watch it and approve it.
We're gonna put it out members first.
Yes,
by the way.
members. If you're not a member, it means you won't get it first.
You ain't gonna see Carrie Hilson and DJ almost throw bows in here.
Exactly, Carrie. But it was good.
Is that what happened?
But yeah, and me and Justin are definitely gonna do on top of the Thursday show. We're gonna do a special live, probably Thursday night once the Drake album comes out.
Right. So we're gonna have a live stream reaction to the Drake album. Let us know in the chat too, actually, because we were talking about back and forth on how we're gonna play the music and then also talk about it without being copywritten. So let me know if you guys would appreciate a separate members only stream where we listen to the music and talk about our reactions away from just the main episode that we'll do where we just talk about our thoughts on it.
He trying to get this guy's one of the top 5 Drake haters. He want to suppress it. No disrespect. We love the members.
I definitely am not trying to suppress it.
I want as many.
I've expressed it.
I want as many people. I want as many people that can possibly get this hate as fast as possible, because it's gonna be coming at you like you wouldn't believe, and I'm gonna be there fighting for Arbery. You know what I mean? Because I know he's gonna have some joints on there. We got faith in you, Obs. Come on with it. You know. That's so hard. I'm coming home. Just hold on, I'm coming home.
Nokia is a great song. I like Nokia.
Yeah. Anyway,
you know what I'm saying?
Third verse.
Is it Stacy? Is it Eki? Is it for the function? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some of that.
That's the good time guy right there.
That's the good time guy.
Good time guy.
Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free. Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free. Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free. Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free.